Chat settings. I'm really out of my element tonight. This ought to be fun. Live chat. All right. I'll give everybody like 5 minutes to pop in and then we will start the tour. Been fun getting this ready. If you're new here, I'm Brenda. I do have a previous beauty room tour, which I'll try to find, and I'll either put like the link thing in the description box, or I'll try to put it one of those things up here. That one was filmed on my actual camera, so I don't know how long it was initially. It could have been over half an hour. Um, but this collection's grown over. I'll be doing this 10 years come May, so there is some collectible things. Right now, this is gonna be interesting tonight because I have you on like a tripod. I'm holding the thing, but I'm gonna flip you around, and obviously I'll open all the drawers, and you're gonna see it all. And I don't have you hooked to my monitor yet. I forgot to charge my phone like an idiot. So I am charging over here, but we're going to be playing over here for a little while anyway at the big drawer, so it'll give it time. Oh boy. All right. Miss Alex. Mwah. Caitlin, she's so ready. Hi, Benton. Hi, Laura. Hi, Rosie. This is weird holding this. And of course, this thing wants to flop forward. But I figure I know I'm going to have it more, pointing down, so I'm just going to keep doing that. Boy. Well, I ended up with of course, foot of snow. And you pretty much can do it, people just shoveled. Maybe broom, but broom's a bit much when you got like a foot. And then, of course, my mother, who's, like I said, down the mountain, she got about 6 inches, I think, something like that. Greg was up at like 5 a.m., I guess. Went and did his mom's, my mom's. I was like, oh, okay. And of course, he's out playing now. Hi, Mew Mew. Hi, Teresa. Everybody's excited for the tour. Me too. Then you won't get it for another 10 years. Something like that. Oh, boy. This I just always have blacked out because I do like Zoom meetings and shit. So I have a black background, especially with like my real estate shit. Obviously, they don't need to see my wall of makeup. So I just keep it up. Of course, I can't see anything. Hi, cat. Okay, what I got? Like 2 more minutes, maybe. Yeah, 2 more minutes, and live she shall be. Did I turn on all the lights? I think I did. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna see literally, like, especially from this side of the room. Obviously, this is the other side of the room. Like, what I see, and I'm gonna give you like the whole view of it. Because I mean, I do have it's like a fucking 40-inch TV for a monitor, which is kind of crazy, but it was the TV that worked down here. And at least it's big enough where I can read it overall, the stuff. I mean, there's a couple drawers I just didn't get to. And again, nothing's ever perfect in a beauty room. You change shit around, you move stuff. Oh no, this is going to go over here, this is going to go over there. Like I said, I don't have everything up on the walls like I wanted, but again, my husband's been breaking his ass since he's been, on vacation here. So it was like, no, I can wait for the shit to go on the walls. Oh my God, -12 in Canada. I think the Midwest here is going to get hammered again. I think Ryan Hall put up a video today. Like one of those bomb cyclone things, like cold as hell. Oh, I know there's no judgment. Again, of this is it. I'm not, it is what it is. People collect stamps and whatever. Well, I collect makeup and perfume and beauty stuff. If they don't like it, they can just go on to the next video. Oh my God, it's supposed to be 60 tomorrow. Jesus. Yeah, please like this video. All right, we got about 15 seconds. Hi, Kuka. She's probably gonna jumping on the deal. What I'll do is I'm gonna show you it'll be exactly like when I walked in last time. And again, I really got, I should watch my own fucking video on this, my last one. This, well, I know it's grown a lot. But I'm going to start from like right behind me here. I'm just going to turn around and then you'll get, the view. That's figured I'd give, people 5 minutes to come in. Always curious to know what's behind the camera. Lights and all kinds of fun stuff. I'm going to rewatch this a million times. You guys are funny. I love you. All right. You ready to flip? Oh, you've watched my last one multiple times. Well, you know me, I haven't watched it since I probably uploaded it. I probably wouldn't because I never would. All right. Here we go. Let's rock and roll. I think it should be this button to flip it. Yep. All right. Let me back up here. Now, I do have my phone attached to a cord right now, so normally that wouldn't be the situation here. All right. Oh, and I can't zoom in with this, can I? Okay, so right here is like the main thing. Like my chair that I was just sitting in is usually here. But I wanted to have access to these drawers. These are these big-ass drafting drawers. They ain't pretty. I ain't here to win a fucking pretty prize. They are functional. Cat condo, oak bookcase, and then let's see, I'm hooked to the fucking wire over here. Okay, so then over here, I have white sheeting and everything. My thing's falling over, that's right. So here's one of the things of perfume. Like this Rolly. That's all spinnable. And see, it's always cold down here. And you can see the Craftsman in the back. And that goes down to there. And then all the fun fucking wires you got to have for all this crap. And then that's the monitor. So it does take up, a lot of the space. So I was just sitting right here. So a little table, a little bunny. That's that sax thing. Laptop. Come on. I got to have that. That's a wall of wine. And over here is just a clusterfuck of shit of boxes and wine bottles and, oh God, lippies. Like I said, lots and lots and lots of lippies. That new Macy's, a bunch of Jeffrey boxes. And some of them, you just can't help yourself. I'm like, I got to keep the Dior box. Oh, I actually can read the comments while I'm going here. Well, it's neat and organized, and I just did it. Okay, so now if I stand over here and turn, this is the full area. It's probably 15, 16 feet wide over here. I don't know, good amount this way. Well, I used to run a liquor store, so I have a lot of wine. So we're going to go through this Craftsman here. Or is that a Craftsman? Yeah, that's a U.S. General. That's another one. But this gives you an idea. I'm sitting behind this. I'm usually over here on this side. So that's why I can't, once we see that side, you can't see shit. Wine and makeup, what else is there? Okay. Actually, we'll do this drawers first, because this is when you kind of walk in. And cat's running underneath me. Okay, bottom drawer. This is all Tarte Holiday from back in the day. And some extra, this is an old Tarte palette. Like I said, I don't plan on opening a lot, but, depotted stuff. So that's kind of just a big clusterfuck. Then we have Becca. Yes, all Becca. Love me some Becca. Now I could, push some of this over and put another brand in here if I had to. But that's the Becca drawer. Oh, I gotta keep standing up and down here so I can make sure you're in frame. Viseart. Can I go drawer by drawer each week? That would be fun. So, these are all those little like petite fours and, these are the ones I initially depotted, the originals. Right into there. The Grand Pros, like bronzers. And even all this, I would, personally, if I didn't do YouTube, these would all be depotted, guaranteed. Just again, because I can lay out the colors how I want them. because this stuff does take in, you know, a lot of fucking space. BH Cosmetics has its own drawer. So this is stacked a little differently. Those are like the ice cream cones. You know, so anything that I could always put on its side so you can kind of read it. You know, the highlighter palettes, the Mrs. Claus. All like, what happened here? Orientation's locked. Okay, what's happening? All right, this is all Juvia's right now. Now, this is the drawer where I could take, obviously, these 3 items, pack them up here, and take something else and put it here. Because I did have Ruby May Cosmetics right here. But I moved her, so you'll see where I moved her. But Juvia's, and she has, you know, fabulous palettes, great formulas, and I think all her shit's been on sale a lot at Ulta. Violet Voss. So loose like pigments, and then all these kind of little palettes here. Whoop. You know, so again, so if I can kind of read them or see a little bit of it. Yeah, the bigger palettes stacked, the pro palettes. I depotted, and of course, some highlighters. I had my little Care Bears. But there, I do have a ton of Violet Voss, without a doubt. All right, small drawers. These aren't that exciting. This is 2 bags of brushes. I think all like MODA. Camera stuff, depotting stuff, all that. You know, tripods, extra shit like that. So that's no fun. More empty palettes. You'll see Adept, you know, Z palette, look-see. Because this is my depotting kind of area. More empty palettes. This is a bunch of like the Shop Miss A, AOA, and Temu. And unfortunately, that's all kind of stacked in here like crazy, but yeah. Jacqueline Cosmetics. Again, I could fit, you know, a smaller other brand in here, but, you know, she makes some good products. Her highlighters and all that, so that's all Miss Jacqueline. All my knives, alcohol, fans, the pressers, all the more depotting shit. And then the big monster drawer is all stuff that's to be depotted, been depotted, not sure what the fuck to do with it. I mean, some of them I don't even know which brand they are, but this is great. Like these are all Makeup Revolution highlighters, the ones like that came in the cardboard boxes, stuff like that. Yeah, so I got stuff for broken, but I could usually do my depotting over here, and this is just my label maker. All right, so we got that one. Shit everywhere. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm blocking you. My hand. Yep. Only me. Of course, it fell out of the tripod. Hold on. Ah. You know it's going to drop you on your head. Oh my God, you have no Violet Voss. I did a lot of this just for you guys. Trust me, it wasn't this organized. All right. Up here, empty stuff. You know, buck-proof mascaras, mini mascara, or mascara, lipsticks, Beauty So Clean, lippies, perfumes, some Kaleidos. It just never fucking ends, like I told you, especially with the lipsticks. MAC, you know, there's Maybelline. These are just decorative now from Urban Decay. Pat McGrath, all those more, you know, some brushes. It never fucking ends. All setting sprays. And this is where a lot of the, well, most of the indies on the wall, don't forget. So I do have some in here of, I think that's like Sydney Grace and then Gimme Glow. And then there's more Gimme Glow and City Grace here, Gourmand Girls, and then all the other ones are stuffed in here. Even the some depth palettes. I got the Melt, What's Up Beauty. So they're all kind of, you know, Sugar Drizzle, all that. All through here. Pretties for Your Face is here and here. And then these are all my extra Michael Bublé perfumes. And then we got this little 3-drawer. This is what I started with drawer-wise. Just these little drawers. A little bit of Physicians Formula in here with that Carter Beauty. I don't think she's around anymore. More Physicians Formula. And then down here are some cake liners and glitters and extra Aussie highlighter, a couple rando palettes. That is a bag of hooks. Oh, I'm getting stuck here. Okay. So we get over to this mishmash. Try not to drop you here. I gotta figure out how to do this. All right, I'm gonna unhook you from this power supply and we'll go over to the other one. Hold on. Gotta plug you back in. Can't believe I didn't charge my phone. I'm a fucking moron. Okay. So now I'm just kind of scooted back to where I know. So this is a clusterfuck up here. I get it. I get it. More dossier. You know. And, oh, wait a minute. Let me show you these walls. So this is where I plan on putting more stuff. I finally changed the clock, too. Because, you know, these palettes are, you know, big and bulky. I'd rather have them on the wall. Gotta have the lights. And sorry if everything's not totally dusted. Up here is just, oh, I can see with the camera. Random brow pot products, Estee Lauder. More Lancome, Estee Lauder, basically all that. That's like a lot of Christmas stuff. And the same with this drawer. You can see it's Estee and Lancome everywhere. All my mediums, mixing mediums. This is what Patty made me to throw it in there and go, oh, well, my next, you know, thing will be Give Me Glow. So then we have these two craftsmen here. Let's move the cup out of the way. And this is the box of the Wet n Wild we're going to go after. Hope I'm not giving anybody a headache here. All right. We have Elf over here. Shitload of Wander Beauty. IBY, Moira. That's probably not all that's in here. Yeah, a lot of Wander. Some random like PYT, Flush Beauty. Got some random somewhere. But like I said, the indie brand I try to keep on the wall. See, I can fit more in here too. Basic Beauty. This is City Color. Here's the Ruby May that was over with Juvia's, and this is Context Beauty, which is it Context is called? Or Complex, one of them. That's like the Ipsy brand. So that's a matte drawer. Move this over. Oh. Right here, these are a bunch of these are all like depotted tart, and it blocks my thing. I have to move them every time. So I'm telling you, I depotted a lot of stuff. This whole drawer is basically Ofra. And over here you have Colored Rain. Yeah. But it's basically just a big ass drawer of Ofra. Just packed solid. Just packed solid everywhere. It's heavy as hell. And then this one, Benefit, Mally, It, Pretty Vulgar. That one's right here. Let's see, I got a little more space here. Oh, there's a little M Cosmetics. Oh, I should might put that with the other M Cosmetics. I thought I had something. Yeah, so that's the basics in there. But all like these big, you know, these benefit palettes. I can't do the one-handed thing. I suck at that. I'm going to break everything here. Okay. Not even touched. Yeah, I don't think it is. Again, some of it just ends up being collector's items. And all these are on wheels. So that's why when I see all the wheels down here. So that's why when I would have all that flooding situation, it never bothered everything, because even those carts are up on wheels. All right. I got a little tight squeeze in here. These drawers are fucking deep too. All right, here we go. Got your top down. ColourPop, Maybelline, Pop Beauty, some L'Oreal, a little mixy mix in here of lippies, which I probably should have went through all those, but I didn't. A lot of Maybelline. Hi, Patty. NYX, CoverGirl, Jane, JCat Beauty, LA Girl, some Lottie London, Rimmel. This is like a little randomness, you know. But this drawer is very deep too. You know, the lip butter extras, I still debating on those things. Wet n Wild. Is this all Wet n Wild? No, mainly Wet n Wild. Winky Lux. Oh, you can see me. There's me. Yeah, this is mainly Wet n Wild. And again, I could stack it different, and yeah, I just, you know, it's a lot. Top drawer. This is all Huda and Eve Pearl. And obviously I like Eve Pearl brushes, and I don't use them enough, but she makes gorgeous brushes. And then all the little, you know, Huda palettes. I have multiples of, you could see, Naughty, Icy. I got doubles. I'm a doubles girl. Can't help it. I'm not trying to put anybody's collection to shame. It's a shame that I have all this shit. That's the shame. All right. This is Hard Candy. Hard Candy was over where Jeffrey is. But I didn't show you Jeffrey yet. Did I show you the big drawers? No, I didn't. I'm a fucking moron. Oh my God. I gotta go back to the big drawers. We'll finish these and we'll go back over there. Some Note. Again, random, you know, palettes going through here. Bunch of Z's. I can't believe I forgot the big drawer. Did I forget the big drawers? Yes, I did. Oh my God. Ugh. Cord runway. ABH. All this shit here. Lime Crime. Odin's Eye. More Lime Crime. Couple randoms here. More ABH. But I switched to Hard Candy because I had Jeffrey down the other one because it was deeper. But I switched them out. More random. Who remembers those? I still have those. I depotted them, obviously. This is like You Can Be makeup. Violet 59. They're not around anymore. You know, the Aussie palettes. I love Eve Pearl. She makes incredible cosmetics. Yeah, this is all Violet 59. These are probably like that Bad Habit or something. Yeah. And again, that's where it's like, Brenda, you already own the real palette. What are you doing buying the dupe palette? Again, you spent a lot of money on shit that I already owned it. Like, I didn't need it. More kind of randomness. Beauty Vault. CXC Beauty, some Gerard. Artist Couture. This whole section is basically Ciate London. Shyla. Meow. Okay, so we did those. We didn't do these. All right. Wait a minute. I got to bring it back over to the other side. We got to go back. I can't believe Did I show you the big drawers or am I fucking hallucinating? I don't think I did, right? I did not show you those big, massive drawers. I did not. I know I didn't. There's no fucking way. No, because I'm going to smash them. Hold on, I got to change this charger out again. That's Shyla. She's a brat. Ugh. Yeah. So, I showed you the top, and then I just kind of totally ignored the rest of it, huh? I'm an asshole. Oh, dropped you again. All right. They're loud. Ugh. Like I said, these are drafting drawers. All Laura Geller. And even the shit goes back under here a little ways. So that's where I put like extras and stuff. Then we got Jeffrey's. I have 2 of these, so one of these is going on the wall. But all his stuff's right here. But again, you gotta try to, it's easier to see it if it's kind of laid out. I always wanted just a total flat lay where it would be like that. And one layer. No, one layer doesn't fit. So you almost have to prop them to get more space out of them. Ugh. All right. Morphe. A little bit of randomness up here. Stila. Oh, Jordana blushes. I just couldn't give them up. They're still good. Some Fenty, one size, some Carity, more Fenty. Fenty, Bare Minerals, Sigma. And this is all like Sephora collection right through here. Like I said, they're not the prettiest drawers, but I don't give a shit. They ain't here to be pretty. They're here to do a goddamn job. And they're doing it. Ugh. Urban. Hi, Deliciously Wicked. Urban takes up a good part of the drawer. Sugar Pill. Well, KVD Beauty, whether it was Kat Von D or KVD, a little bit of both. Beauty Bakery, Suva. A couple brands that are kind of gone, but I still got to keep their stuff out. Yeah, I love these drafting drawers. I hope you can. I just want to make sure I'm not like blocking anything there. I can see that one Urban's blinding everybody. Okay. Ugh. Kiko, Essence, and Catrice. Glam Light. There's Indie Blue. Hey, what are you doing, kitty cat? My thing's turning here. I'm stepping on it. It doesn't help that I'm just stepping on the wire. Oh, hold on. I got a whole lot of twisted space here. The Bomb. This is not as neat as I'd like it, but that's all the Bomb. I have shit. They make really nice cosmetics too. Dominique Cosmetics. And again, who knows if Tara's showing us her whole collection. I don't know. Ugh. And trust me, they're heavy. Hi, Blue. Indie Blue. You got goobies in your eyeballs. Come here. Come here. Pretty girl. All right, so now we got this is 2 separate sections. This is one section, and then down here is the other. So now we got this drawer. Smashbox. Too Faced. And I mixed in Polite Society with Too Faced since they're both Jared Blendino, so fuck it. So Too Faced. Yeah, this is all Too Faced. So 2/3 of this drawer is Too Faced and Polite Society, and this is all Smashbox. Yeah. Yep. And again, the stuff goes, you know, in the back a little bit too. You're so funny, ladies. That drawer I always have to give a little extra to. This is Tarte, which isn't depotted. I shouldn't put those big shiny ones everywhere. Yeah, so I tried to keep them all like by size, you know, and the round ones, and you know, this one's odd shape, but fun palette. But I'm a tartlet. Oh my God, this drawer's so heavy. Oh. Okay. Lorac, this was its whole drawer. This had it. It was all nice and spread out and beautiful. But I had this much more Makeup Revolution sitting up on top of here because it won't, these two drawers here are both Makeup Revolution. So they have 2.5 drawers themselves. And luckily I could still fit a little bit in here. But you could see it's, you know, these I had a stack on top of each other because there's just so many. It's not going to work the other way. But, you know, all the Lorac Pros are here. You know, all the ones that look like this. Kind of. And again, there's, you know, stuff in the back. That's probably real old stuff. Yes, makeup party. A swatch party. Hell no. There goes. Did I miss a drawer? Wait, I did. Revolution. More of it. It is so damn deep. It's just, yeah. I mean, it's, you know, pallets upon pallets upon pallets. You could spend a week in this drawer alone. But you can see why, you know, I've been with the Revolution trying to fit it everywhere. Because then they make, you know, like, you know, different ones or these squishy ones. And these things are odd shaped, you know, with the squishy. So it just doesn't fit everywhere. Ugh. And then this is the other Revolution drawer. So in here is all of your, like the chocolate palettes, they're deep in here. And it's so tight, I might even be able to see how, is it 1 deep or 2? I think they're only 2 deep. Yeah. So all like the chocolate bar palettes, and then when they started coming out with, you know, the holiday ones, another chocolate. So there's just stacks of those. And then Tammy, she happened to fit over here. And like the Sofx, I kind of kept all that together. The little minis. This is kind of the newer one. You know, a couple lippy products. And again, there's more like shoved in the back. 2 little grease. And don't forget, some of this was sent to me, but overall I bought the definite majority of it. Yeah, back here is just literally more lippies, some collectible shit. Like these are old, I can tell you right now. But I bought these because they look like a big bullet. And they're all dead. None of them. These are from Lunatic Cosmetics. So again, some shit is just collectible. Yeah, that's the way it is. Yeah, I have like a picture of my car in here. That's my car. Yeah, so some of it literally just rando. And then these are my extra lip balms. And then these are lip balms, lip oils, lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, more liquid lipsticks. And up here's all the minis. Some more up here. Oh my God. Some more glosses, a couple lippies. It's just, like I said, fucking lipsticks never end. Lip liners. You know, some wine because you need it after looking at this. There's a couple goofy things on the wall. Okay, what do I got? I got to take you back over and. Okay, so again, if I'm normally sitting over here, that's the view of that. This is the stuff I was talking about. These are palettes that I still need hung up on the wall. And again, because they're unique, like even, the Urban Decay elements, that look cool on the wall. Yeah, I just, like I said, I don't want to bug the husband, so. All right, wait a minute, I think I have to unplug you again. How am I doing on power here? Let's see. 87%. Hi, Mom. The items that are there that we can't see go drawer by drawer. Oh, God. The rock's still out. They just don't seem to be doing anything with it. All right, let me change it back over here. Trust me, I can't believe I forgot to plug you in before I took my nap. And I took a 3-hour nap. Ugh, trying to look at. All right. So next to these, I have little shelves everywhere. So basically, it's usually mini perfumes. And then we got Jeffrey's stuff there. I think I showed you all this shit up here. So that's Jeffrey's, but that's the P. Louise one, where it comes with like the little locking thing. Again, more perfume. My color wheel, that's what I'm always looking at. And again, just a mess. So then the wall starts over here. So you do see a good portion of it, because I know it goes up to what? The Smurfs, give or take. So you see the Smurfs all the way down to there, which is pretty good. So again, these are more like highlighters, random perfumes. These are all lipsticks. Love this brand. There she goes. And she does all her stuff for like charity. That's a favorite. Resting bitch face. She made some good ones, but she did give out charity. So behind me, you always see me grabbing brushes, Shiseidos, all this. So if I walk here, well, I might as well show you this way. This is behind, okay. So again, you're still not on the other side, but these are the 2 foundation racks. You'll see them from the other side too. This one's mainly all the drugstore, and this one's mainly the high end. Then there's foundation brushes and highlighter brushes. And then you've seen the wall. The wall is the wall. Step it on the cord again. Ah! All right, so you know the wall. You've seen it. So back here, I moved, more powders, more minis. You always see the shit behind me, but you don't get to maybe see it this close. Okay. Try not to drop it and push my chair in. Okay. And it's not like I can back up too much here. And again, and you've seen these drawers. It's, there's some MAC. It's just, shit's everywhere. MAC needs one massive drawer too. Because some of them take up multiples. There's my other Lemonhead, Nabla. The next 2 are all Pat McGrath through here. This is more random shit. This is like lash stuff. Those are the blush brushes you always see me reaching for. Let me try to get down here. Oh, I almost dropped that. That would have been fun. I should have dusted. Chanel. Yeah. Clinique. More MAC. And then even these little guys I had for the longest time. Again, so like that Airspun, Revolution, some Melt. So I can't fit other stuff in here. You can see of all rainbow highlighters. That's just to take pictures of. This was like Dollar Tree or something. Dollar General. Essence lippies. Blushes that I kind of was trying to like, put a stack of blushes and go through them and then change them out. Yeah, that never got changed out. These 2 drawers have all like supplies. Mascara wands, the sharpeners, all that shit. Melt. This is all eyelashes and all eyelashes. Lord Geller and the Balm and Clinique Lippies. Why are you not going in? More lippies. Oh my god, the floor's a mess. Lord Geller, some Benefit. Some random Hikari. Sephora lippies, some Benefit. Baby Bat and some Buxom. And then this bottom drawer has my Hourglass. This is just like El Maquillage. They're just heavy, so I have those on the very bottom. And some Kaja and RMSs in here. Bare Minerals, Urban Decay, One Size blushes. You know, my little nail things. Ooh. And then you have over here 2 more. I told you there's lipsticks beyond fucking belief. They're everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. Yeah, I have to be very careful down here, trust me. See, I can't zoom out or anything. So the wall goes to there. And you got that up top. And that, then you got this guy. So we got, obviously, Jeffree. This is all Jeffree. This is all nude sticks stuff. Yes. Again, this, oh God. Why is stuff got to get stuck when I'm in the middle of doing this? Not now. What is this getting stuck on? Oh, God. Hold on. I want to make sure this highlighter's not hitting it. Couple highlighters here. There's nothing else this can be hitting. So. That was it. I was hitting the highlighters. Couple highlighters. Oh, I should really go through these. Yeah, this is some Julep. This is all Jeffree. These are all Huda. Random lip liners. Natasha Denona palettes. All up through here. And here. And this is all Lippies, Lorac, Smashbox, you know, Persona, Bobbi Brown, Lancome, some of my other random ones over here that I just maybe got in. So you can kind of see the back of the perfume rack there too. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go. Oh, God, did I open this enough? Yeah. All right, Patrick Ta. Underneath Patrick is all ABH. Makeup by Mario. Colored Rain. Some Ofra. And some more ABH lippies. These are just so damn reflective. All Milani. Lip glosses, lipsticks, the matte lipsticks, the lip, yeah. All of them. Just a full drawer of Milani lipsticks. Yeah, so I have them by color. So again, so you can kind of see the shades. This is why I like the flat lay. This is what I want all my drawers to look like. One layer, so you can see everything. That doesn't happen, unfortunately. All right, this is a clusterfuck drawer too. KVD, Made by Mitchell, Makeup Forever. And these are some random, they're still good though, I can't believe it. What the fuck was the name of this company? It was called Blow Me. That was the name of the company. They went out of business or changed their name. But they were like lip paints. They were fun. I don't know, I just couldn't get myself to get rid of them yet. Natasha. Just a big fucking drawer of Natasha. Of course, it's all stacked and double stacked. And I mean, it's kind of neat under here, but kind of not. But she needs a big drawer too. And then this drawer is deeper. So this has Marc Jacobs, by Terry, Valentino, and Pat McGrath. So I got more Pat in here. This here that you're seeing, I made this. When I ran a liquor store, we kept all the bottle caps that came off like perfectly. And it was on old coffee table from back in the day. And I sat there and glued all these fucking bottle caps down and put glitter in between them. And then I even had glass made to fit this damn table just to make that. Yeah, when you're buzzed, you need something to do. Ow. Okay, so this is to the right of me all the time, too. That's the Colored Rain palette. All that jazz. Filthy ashtray down there. What the hell is it even doing down there? All Bobby Brown. All kinds of Bobby palettes in here. And even the Pac-Man, I kept them in the packaging because I'm not going to ever fucking use them. Cover Effects, Kevin Aquan, Edward Bess. What else we got here? Some Kosas. That's Cover Effects. Hot Makeup. NARS. Lots and lots of NARS. All just stacked. Foundation over there. Little clusterfuck over here. Sleek Makeup. That was the shit back in the day. I did tons of orders from England. Those were my first England orders I was doing. And they did carry some of it at like Walgreens. Loose Pigments. My hand's fucking everything up. Trestique over here. Little randomness. A couple other brands that are not in business anymore. Down here, Laura Mercier. Some extras. Ilamasca. I gotta clean this drawer up too. I guess I missed a few. A lot of Ilamasca and Laura Mercier. Yeah, that's $1.10. So those are those two drawers. This is the eyeliner thing that I always have next to me on the ground. You see me pulling my little fan and my mirrors, all the eyeliners, lip liners, extra mirrors, more lippies. The lippies never fucking end. They're everywhere. That's just more brushes because, you know, I need more brushes. And then this is what I'm looking at when I am sitting. I'll even sit in the fucking chair. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So when I'm sitting in the chair, this is what I see. Big fucking TV that you're normally connected to. That's where I'm reading the comments. So again, there's the two foundation towers. You know, I'm always reaching over. You see me grabbing for makeup remover, my cellar water, my drink, or lemonade. So these are all like those little extra towels. I'm wiping brushes off on all the time. Clé de Peau, my Q-tips. And this is where you always see me reaching over for the Wet n Wild. But these are the About Face eye things. And these are all just eye crayons. It's a good thing you can see it's in the drawer. These are all just eye crayons, which you guys never even see me use half the time. Or eye bases. You know what I mean? This drawer is all just poofs and powdery things. I really got to dust over here. And this is some more expensive shit. Rhode Island, Guerlain, Dior. This is all bronzers, which you hardly ever see me do that either. Brushes for the bronzers. This is all probably Estee. Got some NYX, some LYS, Mented, Viseart, The Bomb. I'm going to have to do a swatch all my highlighters or bronzers one night. MAC, ABH, Dior, Urban, Physicians, Gucci, The New Cover Girl, Dior, Lancome, Smashbox, Charlotte, Armani, and I have two Charlottes, that's right. And then this just has beauty sponges in it, and that's my, it's a mess, my cigarettes, and you see me pulling cotton swabs. Down here are the, oh my God, it's embarrassing. Don't look at the ashtray. These are the backup drawers. I can't pull them out all the way because the whole fucking thing will collapse on me. Eyeliners and mascaras. So that's that. And then this is, again, hi, you can see me over here. There I am. Hi. And you're usually right here. See, so that's why I'm looking over myself and I'm always trying to look at the mirror. Again, brushes, mascaras. In there are liquid, I think those are highlighters. Those are liquid blushes. This is more creams like Tarte, Milani, Tower 28. These are all the Polite Society and NYX with a little mini Huda. More blushes, highlighters. This this drawer is mainly LYS. I try to do by brand, but it always doesn't work out that way. A little bit of everything in here. Some Morphe, some House Labs, some Kosas in the back. This is what's like right next to me all the time. This is the only space I have to work with. See, more lippies. Who needs all these fucking lipsticks? I look insane. LYS, basically. L'Oreal, Hard Candy. These are all eye crayons, more of them. Lip liners. My regular brushes, like the flat brushes. Wayne Goss. More Hard Candy. A little clusterfuck here. Hourglass, L'Oreal. You know, the brushes that you always see me grabbing for. Some lip oils. And it's everywhere. Jeffree Star, made by Mitchell. More cream blushes, cream bronzers. You always see me grabbing for scissors or hair tie. That's all in here. I moved some of the Troublemaker into here. Hourglass. So I'd have to move all this to show you most of this. Bottom drawer here is, again, like eye paints. This is all Danessa Myricks. More Danessa. Hourglass. Natasha, Danessa, Gimme Glow, Ciate London. My primer drawer. Like I said, made by Mitchell, all that. And this is the shit that I usually have to move when I always go, oh, I'm blocking the thing. These two have to come down. So, and then, you know, these are the two nail polishes I have on right now. All the mascaras that are open. So I got those two, plus this rack of 12. So I know I'm psycho. I'm sorry. This is all Kaleidos. I think Wayne Goss is down below over here. And I can't remember even what the fuck I moved over there. And it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I can't believe this is taking me almost an hour already. I haven't been keeping up here. I went through a lot. That's right. If you saw the empties video, it was a good couple hundred lipsticks there, probably 500. The main ones, like I said, that go bad are liquids, and liquids and creams. Yeah, so that's the only ones you really got to watch. Yeah, see, doing YouTube kept me, like I said, some people do it by, like if you saw Tara's, hers was like all her blushes, like all MAC blushes. Or she'd have, oh, this is a drawer of bronzers. But they weren't by specific brand. I could just flip you around. What the fuck am I doing here? I'll just hold you for a second. Give my other arm a rest there. But then when I started doing this, I figured, oh shit, this is going to be easier for me to keep it by brand as much as possible. Due to, if someone on here, you go, hey, Brenda, do you have the Tarte Graveyard Girl palette? Yeah, hold on, let me get it. Instead of going, oh, it's in a drawer with just a bunch of neutral palettes. So that's why I kind of did it this way. So the shit in front of me is the stuff it's newer, I'm trying to use it, because that's where you want it within reach. And stuff in the drawers is either you know, it could stay. I still use the stuff in the drawers, don't get me wrong. But the stuff that's right near you, you tend to use either consistently or, you know, yeah. And I know I'm a psycho with the eyeliners, like I said. There's an eyeliner, I'm going to fucking buy it, pretty much. Did I miss anything? Did I showed you the wall. I mean, anything. Let me change. This is going to be fun. I'm going to change in my other holder here so I can smoke. Okay, I need 2 hands. I still got you plugged in. Now, let me see how I'm doing in here. Oh, I'm coming up on, what the hell did I say? 95%. Okay, I'm sure I missed a shit ton of comments. Oh my God. I need a cigarette badly. But it's a lot. I know. I know. And that's where sometimes just going through it, you know, that's where you sit down and you just go drawer by drawer and go, give me all the lippies and the, especially cream blushes and shit like that. My fucking lighter's over here. I knew I had no pack of cigarettes. Like even the Natasha, I need a beer. I don't. It's rough. It's like you're a collector, but YouTube's not my job. Obviously, I don't make enough to buy a fucking Big Mac meal on this a week. So, trust me, it ain't about making money on YouTube with me. Because yeah, seriously, I don't make much a week. It's not about the money, or else I wouldn't do it. I enjoy doing this and talking to all you other makeup junkies out there, and we cheer each other on. And oh, this is new, and oh, that formula sucks, and I didn't like this one, and but we all still love each other, and we all love makeup. It's just makeup. I can love, you know, you would go, oh, I might love Essence Lash Princess, and I go, you know, that one doesn't work for me, but I like the Maybelline Sky High, and you'd be like, well, that one doesn't work for me, but we still like each other. It's just a mascara. Different brands for different people. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot you're not on the. I'm at like 95%. Oh, yeah. Hold on. See if I can get you over the screen. I gotta go turn the TV on. I have unplugged you and plugged you in more tonight than ever. I can see why when Tara did her, she missed a whole drawer. I almost forgot the whole fucking system over there, which is the main thing. All right. I can kind of read up here. Okay. Okay, you're all just talking, which is good. I love y'all, chat. You know, I keep talking chew gum sometimes. Yeah, so Deliciously Wicked. If there's so many brands you want to try, ask the group about it. Ask me, hey, Brenda, can you swatch this? If it's up, I will fucking do it. Seriously. That's what all this shit's for. It ain't for me to play with. It's to help other people. That's why I do swatch videos, because the lighting down here is true to color. I paid expensive money for these stupid fucking light bulbs. And like I said, if I knew I wasn't doing this, it wasn't totally organized. Some of these drawers were a disaster, because sometimes I just like, oh, you do want this palette. I just rip that like Tarte drawer open and go, it's in here somewhere. And then, you know, the other shit gets thrown on top and gets a little crazy. But it was a good thing for me to go back and go, Brenda, get this back, you know, in order as much. Like I said, the Makeup Revolution was piling on top of that fucking thing over there. And I'm like, I can't fit any more in the drawers. And I don't want to get rid of the stuff in the drawers. I've already kind of decluttered that a while ago. I think I have a Makeup Revolution video. I went through my Makeup Revolution. And I did pull a bunch of it. And that's where I was like, Lorac, I love you. Because it did have its own drawer by itself. I said, half of you, I got to move you halfway over just to fit the Makeup Revolution. Because the Revolution, again, makes great products for affordable fucking prices. I'm going to move the eyeliners, I guess. They're in my way. Sleek was definitely from England. back in the day. Yeah, blue eyeliners is my blue and green are my obsession. Still trying to find one that stays on the waterline for at least 8 hours would be nice. I mean, this NYX one this one's doing pretty damn good. I haven't put it on the past couple days. I was going to try to put it on every day because there's just such a tiny amount of product in here. I'm curious of how long this lasts. And even I just saw Maybelline kind of dropped one. NYX is owned by L'Oreal, and so is Maybelline. They dropped one that has a similar shape to this, and I think Urban Decay's looks like this. But this is the one that has a click. The Urban Decay is a mechanical, so it's roll up. And was the Maybelline like a click one? The Maybelline might have been a click one too. But there was only like 4 shades in it. And they were all like black, brown, dark brown. It was like weird. 4 fucking shades. I saw them on Ulta today when I was fucking around. Very weird. Yeah, Sleek definitely had some really good shit. Oh, Patty's JIC order came today. Yay, she finally got her night owl. Yeah, see, that's the issue here, Kat, of the more space you have to work with, everything just keeps piling, which it does. It really does. I'm just trying to figure out if I fucking missed anything. We could always go back to handheld since I'm up to like 95% battery. I'm trying to catch up on comments too, so. No, I wouldn't say I'm OCD, but with, when you got this, you got to try to keep it somewhat organized, because you've seen me before go, like, I still can't find the fucking Intensify ones. I have been through, well, almost every fucking drawer in here. I did miss a few. Oh, I didn't show you that. See, I did miss the other set of drawers over here. I missed the drawers on top. We'll go back. Let me finish this. We'll jump back over here. I forgot shit. I'm just surrounded. And just imagine the skincare. I can't even have that down here. That's upstairs. And that's in a section of, well, it used to be a guest room. There's no more bed in there. That went gone because I'm like, fuck this. So I have it's an older baker's rack. And I have that with skincare and, a mirror and everything to sit there and do your skincare. And with like the plasticky drawers that are just filled with eye cream, vitamin C cream, and, makeup remover, and just, and then I have a fridge, one of those small, well, not small, mine's probably 3 feet tall fridge, probably 2 feet wide. That's full of skincare too, to keep shit cold. Yeah. And even if you keep it cold in the fridge, eventually the shit goes bad. Found that out the hard way. But that's where I laugh. I go, I only have one face. I can't, as much as I try to constantly put on skincare, I think it's just fucking and multiplying up there. I don't know what's happening. Oh, don't be jelly, sweetie. Seriously. Think of the money I have spent. But again, I go, this is what I love. Like I said, people collect stamps and coins and whatever. I'm a makeup girl. Makeup and beauty. I love it. I love it. See, and that's how I used to be, Kat, of all like the littler drawers, like down below here, that had like the Clinique. All those had lipsticks where it was literally, these are all fuchsia. These are all medium pink. These are all light pink. These are all deep red. This is a blue red. And so as I'm doing my makeup, when I was doing it upstairs, I can go, ooh, I want to wear, like a medium pink today. And I can just open the medium pink drawer instead of this and going, which lipstick do I want to wear? Yeah, it's like, All right, let me catch up with these comments and we'll go show you the rest of the stuff that I forgot to show you. There's more. Believe it or not, there's fucking more. How did I get the blue cat mirror to stand up on the wall? It's on a hook. See the black thing right here? That's a hook. It's actually like a garage hook. And the pink one's on one too. That's what all the palettes are on. These kind of big ass garage hooks. And that's where I need Greg, because then we can make sure it's level and exactly where I want it. And I'll kind of slide the palette behind it so we can see the height to go like, where's this going? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Lloyd. I do try to keep it organized. It doesn't happen though. I mean, sometimes just like I said, in this front spot in front of me, I actually opened this up a lot. I'm looking, I probably had a foot sometimes because it would just be stuff after stuff after stuff. Like I had lip plumpers everywhere. You know me, I love lip plumpers. So I went upstairs and took all the lip plumpers and went, okay, what are the ones that you use pretty much all the time? Revolution, Huda, you know, Makeup Forever, whatever, Cali Ray. And I kind of put these right here next to me. And the rest of them went over there. So I did kind of hoard those together. And then like lip balms. I showed you I was on top of there. Lip balms, lip oils. I like tried to separate it all because they were all mixed. It's crazy. I know. And see, that's the thing with the drawer by drawer. I don't know if like, who the hell would really want to see like all say the BH Cosmetics? They're really not even in business anymore. Or the Violet Voss. I think she's still in business. But like the Becca, you really, I don't know if you could buy the shit on eBay. I don't do eBay, any of that. But again, that's all just, I feel bad showing that because I go, this is like, oh, hey, look at this that you can't have. I don't, that, you know me, I'm not like that. I don't want to be like, haha, I have it and you don't. No. No, thank you, ladies. We have a great community here. I love my community. And that's okay, Deliciously. She hasn't found my favorites of anything yet. You will eventually. And that's why it's hard when people ask me, like, what's your favorite? And it's like, right off the top of my head, I just even eyeshadow wise, I could just say Viseart. Love Viseart. But I do love all the indie brands and all that, you know. So it's like, it's tough. It could be tough. Yeah. Oh, we'll say almost everything. And again, I don't have that much high end. I don't market this channel as high end. I market it from like $1 to luxury. And again, I occasional luxury, but it's usually either on sale or I have a good coupon because I don't want to pay full price for anything, whether it's fucking, you know, high end or drugstore. Oh, that's some new elf on Ulta right now. Yeah, the liner is nice. These new NYX liners, but it's just weird because it's trying to put it on that thin way, and you got to work quick because it dries quick. Because I've even like, oh, okay. By the time I did this eye was set, and I kind of put another layer, figuring I'll try to make it last. Exactly. Wet, wild, and cover girl. I've been a wet and wild girl forever. I am 55 years old. So trust me, I'm an 80s, 70s, 80s kid. Oh, that's Ice Age. The NYX liners are so good. Even the the regular Epic ink ones. Yeah, like just the regular, you know. Yeah, you gotta sharpen these. Because at least they have a shitload of shades. And these are decent. No skincare room tour. That's not happening. That room is a fucking mess right now. Because that's upstairs and that's for that room. It's funny, I cleaned that room first. And then as I'm still going through the house, other shit from other rooms keeps going in that room. So I've been doing my skincare, needless to say, in the bathroom right now, which is fine. Because a lot of it's blocked. Oh, thank you, Mew Mew. Bronzers one, highlighters one, blushes, and about 3. Okay, now I gotta get you back on the stick over here. I got this thing. This actually retracts out into like where it could stand almost, I don't know, 4 feet tall. But I figure, I know this thing gets floppy, but I figure at least if I'm holding you this way, then you won't fall. All right, let me unplug you again. I'm gonna move you again. Ugh. I forgot to show you the other drawers. Actually, I can't believe it. I can't believe anything at this fucking point. All right, flippy time. Cigarette over there. All right. Hold on, I gotta move this M cup. See, I knew I'd drop you. All right. This is usually out of my way. Oh, I must move the thing. Okay. All right. Ooh. These are all Tarte brushes. I used to, every holiday season, go nuts and buy the Tarte sets. I try to buy them, on sale, of course. And there might be like a Too Faced one in here. Yeah, this is Too Faced. But mainly all Tarte brushes. Anybody remember these back in the day? All Tarte. More brushes. These are kind of highlighter brushes, powdery brushes. Oh, my shit's all gonna fall. There's more in the back over here. So now, and I'd rather have makeup in here, but I have hundreds upon hundreds of brushes. Powders. These Revolution. These are all Revolution. Rhode Isle, Hourglass, RCMA, Polite Society, Laura Mercier, Lorac, Viseart. You see, everything always goes back. So this is like one size. I got a bunch of the Ciate London, Lorac. What the hell is this one? Mercier. Some Kimchi Chic Beauty, Puff Puff Pass. I bought that because of the name. See why you move shit and then you can't get it back in? Why aren't you fitting now? You fit me for what the fuck? You can go in the back of the drawer. And then just some minis. Bunch of little minis. So up here, see, I moved everything because I was trying to get in those other drawers. This is usually like this. All right, so this is always where I have palettes that I plan on doing looks with. I have, Pat McGrath, I got the Morphe, ColourPop, a MAC, Troublemaker Beauty, and 2 more from Glamazon. So these are like palettes that when we start doing multiples, this is always here filled with something because I don't go in these drawers that much. So that's why even like this Tarte, I can leave it there because it's going to block it, but it ain't really going to block it because it ain't blocking nothing. And I do like that. That says my little bunny. Let me get the back up. Okay, so this drawer. Wayne Goss. All Wayne and then some lashes in the back. Some are expensive, I don't know. But again, as much as I wear lashes, velour lashes, kind of the pricier ones. So that's some extra for Wayne. More Sonia G. Wayne. The 420 batch from Beautylish. This has more Wayne in it. So I got a lot of brushes. I have too many brushes. More pink powders. A couple more, like the eye creams, Profusion, Sydney Grace. More Wayne Goss brushes. And again, these are what I started with. I went from this to Craftsman. So like this Craftsman and that go together. And then actually, or I could put the bottom with one of those on top. Because that's a whole, piece right here. And that does have a lid that technically closes. But not in this room. It ain't closing. These are a clusterfuck mess. This is what I didn't get to, but highlighters, JD Glow, Pixie, Kimchi, Clarity, Beauty Bar Baby, Gimme Glow. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the drawer and not paying attention if you could see it. this is what the drawers would sometimes look like. This is basically like Ipsy makeup. And see some Shop Macy. So this is one that I just didn't get to kind of try to organize it. And then the Dibs, She Glam, more fucking powders, LYS bronzer. Some more like these lippies that go cheek to lip. Some of those. These just came in a box. Little liners. Oh, I forgot I don't have you connected to a cord again. And again, randomness. You know, so a lot of this comes in back. This is, you know, this was Amazon. But again, random. Just random. I need to go through it. Random. More liners underneath here. Some tray loose. You see how it just stacks? It just, you know, it just keeps going. But extra liners, things like that. I got more brushes here. More brushes here. Iconic London. A bunch of lippies again. Absolute New York. Oh, CoverGirl. Some more brushes. Some Shiseido. This is Milani. Milani. Beauty blender thingamajiggy. I think I showed you up here. At least I finally fixed the clock. We showed you this, right? Oh, I forgot I got you. I think I can bring you up top here. Empty, but you know, candles. Is that a kitty cat? Is that Indie Blue? You purring? You purring? Oh, you're saying hi now? Yeah. Pretty girl. And the cats, you know, they gotta have their cat count. So like I said, my chair would normally, it's over here right now. I'll put it where it should be. So normally the chair's there. And, you know, laptop, all that shit, boxes. Little table. And again, so yeah, walking in. There's the perfumes. Kitty cats. Yeah, so that's behind the scenes of all the shit you have to buy as a beauty person. Huh, Blue? So this is like, I'm up against like those other drawers. So yeah, it's like fucking crazy. It's like a sea of fucking makeup though. It's absolutely insane. All right, change it again. Back over here. What is this? Found this in the drawer over there going, Heaven's Glow Magic Hour. Don't even tell me I have 2 of these. No, I shouldn't. Yeah, put M some. It's somewhere. Oh, let me plug you back in here. We catch up on some more comments here. Come on, connect. There we go. Whoa. All right, where was I? Let me back up a little bit here. Okay. Oh, packaging sucks you in. See, I'm more concerned about, especially when I used to depot all my stuff. I'm more concerned about the product than the package it's in. heavy packaging, all that. With luxury beauty, I expect it. And when I don't get it with luxury beauty, that's what I get like, what the fuck, man? For what this costs, this should have some decent packaging. But other than that, packaging wise, I could give a fuck because I would just be ripping it to shreds anyway to put everything into Z-Pets like this. Like that's cursed cosmetics. Yeah. Yeah. Packaging, it's a bonus, if it's nice. And that's why I said, like, Jeffrey's palettes are just so odd shaped. They are hard to store. That's why in the bottom drawer he was in, it's deeper than the drawer he's actually in now. But that's why I was able to, kind of flat lay them just to stagger them again to go, this is what's here. But then I have like all his highlighters and that over here with the lippies. And so some brands are in like 3 different fucking places, which can make it crazy too. No problem, Alex. Say hi to Grandpa. What is in those red drawers on top of where you're at? Oh, God, red drawers. We looked at the 2 red drawers over here. Any other red drawers? I shouldn't. Because the other one's the other toolbox. We looked at those. I think we must have got to them. Yeah, I remember I'm way behind on comments. Oh, Kat, I can't imagine that. Because at one point I was keeping the packaging and flattening it down. Because what I intended on doing eventually, but ended up with a wall, of taking the packaging, and obviously cutting it down and almost doing like a collage on the fucking walls that go around where, you just kind of, it's like a decoupage kind of thing, not necessarily. I might have put them on maybe paper or something and kind of wallpapered the walls with makeup things. So I had boxes at one point, boxes of empty fucking shit that was just all flattened down. And we had to let that go. I had to let that go because it was like, oh my God, you were never going to put all this shit on this wall. The pink powders are nice. Everybody was into the pink powder thing. And I think I started with 1 ladies, maybe 2. I started grabbing them on sale. And within a very short period of time, probably within a month, all of a sudden I had like 25 fucking pink powders. So I have pink powders galore and I like them all. I don't have any issues with any of them. Oh, and there's actually, I should have showed you under the table too. There's stuff under the table too. Hold on. Well, do you really need to see that? No. It's literally some translucent powders under there. And sometimes, when I look for the bases, when I want like the black bases and stuff, when I want to do multi-chromes over them, that's basically what's under there. Like those little fucking tables. Wherever they can fit, they got shit on them, it seems like. The tray tables. Oh, you're right, Kat. Yes, there is a whole video on pink powders. Forgot about that. I still have some of the colored rain, but again, they went bad. It's like, I see, I'm not sure on that, Caitlin. I'm not sure. I don't think Beauty Bar Baby exists anymore. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. Yeah, Tara's, even hers aren't Craftsman. Hers are another brand, but you see hers are colored, which is kick ass. Because I've been watching her longer than I've been doing this. So when I got into doing this, I said, if I ever have to do this, I gotta, that's the best idea I've ever seen of the Craftsman, because I wanted to flat lay. And the drawers were huge. And then I was like, at the office, when I used to go in the office, this is Gina's fiance, husband, whatever it is. He has their wooden drafting drawers. And I must have said something like, God, you want to sell me those? Because I wouldn't even take the wooden ones. He's like, what are you looking for? I'm like, I would love some drafting drawers to put fucking makeup in. He's like, oh, come down to the fucking warehouse. I got metal ones, all kinds of shit. I was like, what? Greg, get the truck. Went down, and he didn't even charge me that much for those. Maybe $200-300 a piece, something like that. Maybe not even that. It wasn't a lot. And like I said, I did come home, clean them. The insides of those were pristine to begin with. I mean, you could have eaten off them. The bottoms are immaculate. And the outside, yeah, it was probably because it's in a warehouse, it was all dusty. Yeah, I washed the shit out of them outside. And I was like, I don't even want to care about fucking painting these things. Fuck this. I want to get these in the fucking house and start shoving shit in them. So that's why I'm going to have to go back and watch my original video because this has grown exponentially, obviously. You see the fucking hauls that I do. And granted, I do give a ton of fucking makeup away and skincare. Like skincare, bagfuls to my mother. And then when she goes out with all her buddies, she'll just like dump it on the fucking table and be like, have at it. Grab what you want. And that fucking bunch of old ladies go fucking nuts. Yeah, yeehaw. Give me the fucking free shit. They're like, damn, I like that one. We'll go buy it. Makeup. My girlfriends, they all get whatever the fuck I can't use color wise, or, I'm not going to use it. Of what am I going to keep it for? I'm not going to keep stuff I'm not going to fucking use. That's just taking up precious space. I love Beauty Bar Baby. Oh, trust me, my fucking mortgage went up. I am fucking furious, but what the hell can I do? Taxes are through the fucking roof. Because it was like a couple months ago, they were like, oh, you have to pay up. I had to come up with like $3,500 so the mortgage wouldn't go up. Put that in because it covers my taxes and my homeowner's insurance, these motherfuckers. So I go, oh, so it even said on the form, like, oh, if you just pay this off before November, your fucking thing will stay like the same. Oh, hell no. The next statement I get, $107 higher. I go, the fuck? I can't call Bank of America and be like, what the fuck? $107 more a month now? I thought I paid you assholes up. Got the escrow account back up to where the fuck it's supposed to be. And then this month, the fucking thing came in and it was still a little higher than the original one. I still haven't figured out that difference yet, but I just looked and went, you fuckers. Like, well, what can I do? It's not my fault. The fucking taxes went up. They got to pay them. And I do have 6 acres of land I live on. So my taxes, I have 2 lots, technically. One's a back lot. You can't build on it anyway because it's wetland. And then my front lot. But still, it's like, these fucking taxes are crazy. And fucking homeowners is over like $5,000. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Dollar Tree. I have Dollar Tree stuff. I even found those. I'm using that skincare that y'all hooked me up with. That's the dupe for. What are you screaming about? Oh, you got your toy. Okay. She's got her toy. That's like the dupe for Glow Recipe, where it's like they're pink bottles and has the watermelon scent. It's actually nice. I've been using it. I'm like, if I could use that, it cost me, I don't think it's $1 anymore. What's it? $1.25, $50, $1.75. I'd still rather pay that than $30, for one bottle. Yeah, that's indeed blue. Poor Teresa's just gonna be like, Jesus Christ, Brenda. Oh, that sucks deliciously. Now it's rough right now. Even our truck is doing something, and Greg's like, well, I gotta spend, whatever, like $1,000 or something. Because he just knows our truck's a 2014. Again, I don't give a fuck that it's 10 years old. Oh, I care. I love my truck or our truck. It works great. But he said, like, there's something that happens eventually down the road so far on the truck that something eats away and then some bolt falls and then your engine's cooked. But my old man's a mechanic to boot. He does a lot. He's a very smart man. So he's going to buy these parts, tear the fucking engine apart, get in there and fix that problem that could become a problem that would kill the whole engine. Because I'm like, yeah, I don't want another car payment. I'm still paying off our 5th wheel, my rolling house, I call it. My glamper. I don't camp, I glamp. Exactly. Shop the stash. Oh, thank you, Sage. Yeah, it's a makeup museum. Caitlin, I think I need to go shopping. Caitlin, you still got shit to put away, I'm sure. It was so weird. Patty put up a thing about browsed Ipsy. I could have sworn on their fucking page the other day, it goes, it's Ipsy pick time. I'm like, and then I never know what fucking day it is. I'm like, is it the 1st? Did I miss fucking New Year's or some shit? And I'm like, I jumped over the page. I'm like, it's not pick time. What the fuck are they talking about? And I'm like, I don't know what the hell that post was. Oh, weird. Yeah, the makeup wallpaper. Ooh, Catrice is 20% off. Can I come move in? I'll come out and I'll rearrange your thing for you. I work for cheap. Yay, Granddad made a huge step today, Alex. The only things I have from What's Up are the eyeshadow palettes. We've done videos on them, just 3 of them. I might have like a random bronzer or some shit somewhere. See, that's why I know kind of where shit is. Even with my aphantasia, I know where shit is. So the What's Up is this one here. What the fuck are these called? Dragon Eye. I already did videos on these, Teresa. And I got mine as a set. They're expensive. This is the geode one. Here. But I know we did videos with these. Desert Monsoon. I got their, like, the random stuff I do have there, and the Ipsy drawer is probably from Ipsy. And this one here. Desert Monsoon. I'm trying to catch up. Oh, yay. Good for Grandpa. Ooh, Patty went and got a sandwich. Oh my God, a 3-hour hip surgery. Ooh. Yeah, music always brings back memories for people. Is Bunny in here? Bunny would know about where About Face. She's got a hell of a collection of About Face. Yeah, I think even this set of 3 was like, I caught this. It was like one of those quick fucking sale things somehow. I want to say I paid 75 or a little more for 3 palettes, and I was like, holy shit, I don't know this brand. I mean, it's nice. Are they magnetic? I don't know if they're magnetic. They are. They're magnetic. See, so again, oh shit, I just popped it again. Anything magnetic, that's where, again, I would depot it and put it in a Z palette. Because, again, it's easier for me with aphantasia to be able to look at the wall and anything that's in a Z palette. You know, I can go, ooh, that's the, chartreuse I'm looking for. That's the teal. Without having to open a ton of fucking palettes. So it does make a bit of a, it's just, everybody's going to have their own way. I mean, because even like the spot over on that was a bookcase I had upstairs. The oak thing with all the Lippies, the Mac, and all the indie brands. That fucking thing was upstairs with books. It's a bookshelf. And one day I'm just like, read all these books. Fuck the books. Took all the books, donated them all. And I took all the shelves out. And I managed to carry that bitch downstairs by myself. She's fucking oak, but she's heavy, but I got it. And then just put the shelves back in, and now it's a makeup shelf. So trust me, even down the bottomish part where all the indie brands were, it was a clusterfuck. Yeah, they were just kind of shoved in there, stacked. And last week I was like, oh, no. I even was like, Brent, get this under control. What are you doing? And pulled out everything. Was like, give me glow, pretties for your face, JD glow, and just put everything out in front of me and then stacked it back in to go, Sydney Grace and all this going. Because it gets crazy. I get it. And even though, this is pretty clean, I'm going to try to keep it like this, but there's no promises with that. Yeah, About Face is good. I need to hit the lottery, too. I really need to hit the lottery. Yeah, but I do have the About Face foundation. It is nice. I think people do like the concealer, too, Teresa. Yeah, because a lot of stuff, don't forget, is just repeat after repeat after repeat. And it's every season, they're going to get us. Like I said, spring's coming now. Like right to we're in the middle of winter, but you know how that goes. And we're going to be back with pastels and flowers and, spring's coming, all this bullshit. Or Valentine's Day palettes or some shit are going to start hitting. But that's the industry. They got to sell their shit too, I guess. There you go, Kat. I have something from a lot of brands, but not fussed about and release it. Yeah. And again, you don't have to buy the shit when it's on, full price. That's why, I mean, as much as I love the indie brand, I know they need the money, but hey, I still want a discount code or a sale to buy stuff. Some I will just automatically, I see the collection. I've done it with Pretties for Your Face multiple times. Just buy the whole collection, done. Go on. Give me it. I know they're beautiful shadows. She makes, quality products. I just fucking buy it. But even with this, like I said, in my phone, I have this thing called Color Note. It's an app. And then that shit's alphabetical. So it would be like, Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then, this is what I should do. I need to actually go through my Color Note again. Go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it should have palettes. They're all listed. Bronzers, blushes, all that. Every brand. Because even with like Cursed Cosmetics, Give Me Glow, especially with Jeffree, I have to write down what I have because I'm an asshole sometimes. If you see it out here, I'm like, oh, do I have that color? I don't think I do, but it's on sale. Do I really want to walk downstairs and look? No, but I don't think I have that. And if I haven't cataloged it in the phone, then I don't think I have it. I buy it, then I get it, and I look at it in person and go, I fucking have this. And I go over to whichever drawer and go, yep. Like I did it with a Wet n Wild palette recently at CVS. I thought it was the new collection. It was an older SpongeBob collection. I was like, oh, I don't have this blue palette. Came home and was sitting right there. I'm like, okay, you have this palette. Again, sometimes I will pull out my phone in a fucking store and be like, do I have this? Especially if it's an older product. New products, obviously, I know I'm not going to have them. But even like Natasha, I have to have everything cataloged. Because it's just like, it's easier for me to go, do I have this or not? Fuck. They sold out, Teresa. Me and Gina checked earlier. We were shooting the shit. Because I got one big one, the XL, and then Gina got me the one that's the regular $75 one in light medium. And they'll both be, shipped here. Because I always get the two. Because she's like, well, you want the XL? You want the other one? I'm like, I don't know. I go, just, because then the XL, maybe I'd get the same shit. I go, you know what? No, give me one I'll have one regular, one XL. Because I shouldn't be getting two anyway. I'm only supposed to be able to get one. But even on that, I go, I can't do the Wayne mystery box. I own all of Wayne. Jeffree, I don't need his mystery box because unless it's all new shit, which even he's been selling his new stuff for like half off. The other day, the new blushes and the blush lighters, that shit was like $14. You bet your ass I bought them all to go, what tone I have. I even bought a really dark shade of the blush lighter because just by looking at the shades, I go, oh my God, I think those two shades will just make beautiful eyeshadows. I can't, it's too dark to use on me as, blush, but I go, oh, that would be a pretty eyeshadow. Yeah, I do love those lucky bags. Every year I got to hold videos of those. You do get some Sonia G brushes, Wayne Goss. And again, it's before all of this, almost all the stuff would be new to me. Now when I do a mystery box, you know me, I can't necessarily do mystery boxes from certain brands because I go, I already own too much of it. And then I know I run the risk of getting doubles. Even on Jeffree's. But there's one upstairs on those Halloween bags. I initially bought the purple one because I wanted the purple one. And then during all his sales here, he dropped it to $50. And I snagged that bitch for 50. So now I have the red bag. That's upstairs. And whoever in his company fucked up because in those bags, you were supposed to have two new of the minis, like two new shades that are like never going to be released. They're just minis. One of them was a new shade, and the other one was literally like fucking unicorn blood. I'm like, hello, that's like one of your original fucking shades. So I was like, But again, if I did say the Jeffree mystery bag from Beautylish, guaranteed I would have all doubles. Guaranteed. Because I do own most of his highlighters, the blushes, all. I mean, I have all his liquid blushes. I think I even ordered one during one of my orders here because I think he has 3. I was like, Bren, be good, just get one because I already have this all stacked with his liquid blushes, and I have a whole video on that of mixing blushes together just to show people of you don't have to use the shade that's in there. You can change it by adding the white shade or a deeper shade. That was fun of mixing up all the colors, and we made up new shades of just mixing them. I was like, oh, cool. See, I don't mind Good Molecules. I love Good Molecules. That's a Beautylish brand. Holly Frog, I usually end up giving that away too. That brand, for some reason, just never did it for me, but I do love Good Molecules. And the brushes make it totally worth it. And I love the Good Molecules. I don't think other brands, I don't know if they still, I think they might be the only ones that still do it. On the side of the box, they tell you exactly what the fuck is in that product. Like any other brand is going to go, it's going to go, oh, it's just going to say water, ethanol, cyclo, some other fucking shit. But they don't tell you how much. Good Molecules tells you, oh, this is 86% water, 10% this, 2% this, and it lists all the ingredients, which I think is great because people do have allergies to certain ingredients. So to me, I go, that gives those people, because I don't have allergies to anything that I know of, like makeup wise. But if I did, I would want to know, like, well, how much of it is in here? Like, I might know that, oh, if it's a higher concentration of it, yeah, it's going to fuck with me. But if it's really low concentration, oh, my skin tolerates it. So, no, I've always loved Good Molecules. Great, affordable fucking skincare. Definitely affordable. Kitty's over there playing with her toy. She's fine. Yep, she's singing. That's her little song. She got her little toy. I said she walks around with it. How am I doing on time here? Oh my God, we're not even 2 hours in. Is there any other drawers you want me to go back over while we're doing this? Anything you want to see, or like I said, most of this shit here is just blocked. It's so much. I can't believe I got baked last night and came out here. I don't think I've ever done a video high. I was like, I need to get that Macy's done. Fucking on board. I'm trying to think, did I ever get Chanticleer from them? I may have once, and it was probably one of the tiny little blushes, maybe. That's possible. And even Sicily, it's just one of those brands of, you're just having a good old time over there, Blue. Half the time I've ever gotten any Sicily, it's like the tiny little tube, of skincare. And I go, I can't afford your shit to begin with. Like, I'm not going to repurchase this. Blue, you're just going to town over there. Ooh, Caitlin wants the Makeup Revolution drawers. She wants me to make a mess. Yeah, she sings with her toy in her mouth. And she just lays down. She's been chilling all day. All right, y'all want to see some Revolution? Oh, that's good. Okay, Revolution it is. Let me put the hair back. Oh, new hair. Those of you who didn't see it last night. Genie purple that I did mix with the rest of my mochi. And then the blues is still the Perry Dust. I don't know what the back of my head looks like. Probably a fucking disaster, but just more of what I wanted. The mochi was just a little too light. It was washing out too quick. I'm only putting it up because when I'm looking down, it won't be all my fucking face. No, I will. I'll go over there. That is the only way to get Sicily. Because I actually know I have one upstairs that I've been using a tiny little sample, and that again is going to be done by New Year's. because even all that stuff from the advent calendar last night, that's upstairs ready to go. I tried out the perfume. I think it was a Coach. I don't even know which one it was. Or Cartier. I still can't smell it. I think I tried that today, and because when I first was smelling it through the thing, I thought it was had a very heavy rose scent, and it didn't. It was actually pretty nice. And Alex wants to see Sydney. Okay, we can do both. All right, let me unhook you again. Oh, hello, Kuka. There you go. There you go. Get you in there. Flip you around. Another vision of hell here. I mean, that's what you see. I can't even like get to these drawers. See, because I have like this out because I want to use this because it's new. Sponges. Every time I come downstairs, it's blown up, with the water, and then I put it on there, and it's didn't get used. More lippies. Liquid blushes. See, we got the good shit down here. Gucci, some Dior, Victoria Beckham, more Dior, Armani, Givenchy, Dior. That's that Dior lipstick that came in the, or was it Dior or Gucci? That red lipstick from last night. See, so even here, Fenty's up here, Natasha's over here, Polite Society. So it's, Makeup Revolution, Cali Ray, Fenty, YSL, About Face. I'm gonna try to show you these. Ofra, L'Oreal, Polite Society. Polite Society is like in 3 fucking drawers because then these are all Jeffrey, but then I had to put Polite Society in the back of these. Made by Mitchell. Over here's all cream bronzers. More lippies. Made by Mitchell brushes. Gimme Glow. What more? It just never fucking ends. Here. These are mainly like ColourPop, but then anything that does like duochrome. I think that might be like Revolution or something. Let me move the mascaras out of the way here. My Band-Aids. Brush cleaner things. All right, let's see. Oh, Mob Beauty. I really need to check this drawer because they have a lot of cream products. Made by Mitchell, KVD. I think that's KVD too. Yep. And again, these should have been checked first, but they're fairly new. All Kaleidos, Tarte, Hourglass, Sephora bronzer. I showed you that one. These are all mascaras. This is when you see me reaching for like the Beauty So Clean. The other brushes, pointy. So this is where, usually I'm reading here. That's why I have to move half of this crap out of the way. Wait a minute. I'll put it away later. I'm making a mess. All right. Oh, I didn't show you this one. Did I? Yeah, Q-tips. Eye pencils. Yeah, I showed you all this. Yeah. Did I show you this? More pink powders, more lippies, fluffy face brushes, perfumes, more perfumes. I think I showed you this. Jeffrey's powders and concealers. This is all Dolce. Louboutin, some Gucci in the back. Pink powders and concealers. We got more here. There's over 25 of them. That's why I said I can do them all. Cab Cosmetics, Zoeva, Estee Lauder. These ones here. And then this is all basically Kaja Beauty. This might be Sydney Grace. That's Sydney Grace, a pink highlighter. But this is all mainly Kaja. Smith & Co. Some Senna. Again, some randomness. A couple Z palettes that have my faves in there, but you still just can't fit it all. Yeah. Perfumes. And up top. See, it used to be a party room, so I couldn't even get this down. That's like a beer sign. It's like, fuck it, I just left it up. But I do plan on putting, more stuff, blind you, on these walls. I did show you these. Showed you this. All right. Sydney Grace is definitely in here. Let's move those two. This is all Sydney Grace. Depot, or yeah. I guess you could say depotted. That's one of her big ones. That's Davina in the back. That just fell over. They're fine. Ugh. They're big girls. This should be all Gimme Glow if I'm right. Yep. This is when she had the big pans. Actually, I got to look for the beige shades in there. And I think this is more Gimme Glow. Possibly. No, these are Looksy Beauty. They're out of business too. Sucks that some of these companies went out of business. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so Sydney Grace is basically here. This is all Gimme Glow. More Gimme Glow. So these two, this is a Sydney Grace. Again, her blushes and highlighters. Singles. These probably are from the Temptalia collection, I'm guessing. Literally guessing. Because I know I depotted them, so that's got to be that. So here, then you got like the Tropic one, Bloom. I don't know what the fuck this one's called. Blessed. Don't have you in here, right? Be Mine. And then all of her little, these 9-panners. Those. Stay. And then we go into like Sugar Drizzle. So Sydney was staying there. So again, yeah. Sugar Drizzle. Yeah. And then it just kind of keeps going. Like I said, this is all Gourmand Girls. Melt. Some randomness. This is all Gimme Glow. And Gimme Glow on that one. Ugh. And again, just setting sprays, shitloads of lipsticks, more lip liners, more brushes. I mean, the lippies never end. Urban and Lancome, MAC, Hourglass, or Tom Ford, YSL, Wayne. And that these fans, that's what I have of, to fan yourself after you put on the setting spray. So there's a bunch of Fenty there. There's everything. See, Kitty, she's chilling now. All right, I'm at Revolution. I think I should be able to open the drawer without. Okay, so this stuff is mainly the new stuff. These palettes here. So again, I would love to have them more flat laid of, even stacked. But I just wanted to get them in here because they were all literally sitting up on top here. It was just like fucking, and on this table over here it says fuck. So then I tried to, I try to keep the same stuff together. Blush, bronzer, you know. This blush does the same thing as these, but it's from Clueless. Like the little bouncy ones. Like a mini cheek lift, but then here's the two big cheek lifts. So again, I know all those three go together. Highlighter. These were on the other side of the room, so those got kind of thrown over here. Burn book. And then all these minis they came out with. I think they sent me all these ones here. I think I bought these, but they sent me all these. So, but you see what I mean by flat lay? I wish I could keep everything one level, but it's fucking impossible. Box blushes, all these lacy ones. So that's like the grease palette. And again, these are all the... And I wish I could... I probably should have laid them on, but... Game of Thrones. See, I did try to keep them together, like Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones. But see, they go all the way into the back. These drawers are fucking deep. They're 3 feet deep and 3 feet, you know, wide. See, I try to stack it as best I can. A couple more little Revolution. These are probably like blush palette, I think. Yeah. I know the light over here kind of sucks. It's very intense. It's not the correct lighting. But I love the rock. And even these eyeshadows were a nightmare to try to depot. So that's why those aren't depotted. But this is a clusterfuck. This is what you call a clusterfuck. I kind of know where shit is in here, but I kind of don't. Because, yeah, everything doesn't necessarily match. But you kind of take out some of these bigger palettes. Put on top here. All the little palettes. So see, I even got some of the mini chocolate ones down here. You know, and they're stacked 3 deep. Again, the little donuts. It's, you know, this takes up a lot of space. All like the I think these are what called reloaded, something like that. Yeah, reloaded. Big. Revolution has some fun shit without a doubt. See, there's like a pro palette back there. And don't forget, they had multiple company names. Makeup Obsession, and they did a... When it was just Revolution, before they sold it, it had multiple names. So again, a couple lippies. These are actually new. They're good. This is from like that holiday set. Little mini. Then they have the blushed, these little palettes. These you can find at usually your Walmart. You know, so I'm like, oh, skin light. So we got, you know, the bronze, the pink, the ultra bronze. Couple more lippies. All like the strobe powders. You know, Elf. All these little guys. But like, this is a damn good palette too. And these are from back in the day, where it had all the different shades. You know I'm never going to be able to close this fucking drawer. Or highlighters, blushes. Alexis Stone. Yeah. I'm not even going to try to put that back right now. Wait a minute. Let me catch up my comments again. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Here's the kitty. Oh, there's the kitty. She's all sleepy. I'm live. Yeah, no shit, I'm live. Wait a minute. Oh, the tart drawer. Okay. Sydney Grace, high quality, thumbs up. Yes, always to Sydney Grace. Hi, Shelly. Thank you. Yeah, Kaleidos has killer highlighters. I know. I think that's crazy of the way they charge you guys to send stuff to Canada. It's ridiculous. I've been doing Sydney Grace since she started. I love that Green Revolution palette. What's it called? There was a Green Revolution palette? Was it the Shrek one? Was any green palettes in there? I'm still trying to catch up with comments. Hi, Megan. Makeup memories, absolutely. That's exactly what these are. Drafting drawers. This is where you put house prints in, something like that. But they're huge. Like I said, it's 3 feet deep and it's 3 feet wide. And they're, I don't know, at least 2-3 inches deep that way. And this is the top one, like I said. So again, this just has, big shit on it that. So I tried to keep all like these little guys together, but again, they're just. Actually, those are supposed to be together. Finding Nemo. So it is a lot of, all the chocolate bars, all that. It's all in here one way or another. Those are fairly new. So again, you can see under here all the bigger chocolate palettes. The chocolate palettes probably take up almost the whole bottom, probably over to here. Again, more mini ones. See, this is how the shit was, just like fucking stacked here. That's why I was like getting these drawers. Yeah, so you can see these palettes go from here all the way over, and they're double, triple stacked. I'm trying to catch up here. I know I confused you on the Friday Night Live. Yep, the only thing I've ever panned and probably still will pan is the Wet n Wild Brulee. Oh, shit, Cat, yeah. Even I had to pay $20 shipping on each of the lucky bags. So that sucks, yeah. $35 shipping and then $25 in customs. Fuck, yeah, I would have said fuck that too. Goofy ass product. Huda has one like this too. Never touched it, never will, just for photographs. Grease. Oh my god, so you can see the bottom. I have like little rubberized so the shit don't run around. This is all like so from Emily Noel. Got her palettes. See, because I can only bring this stuff, to the edge of the drawer. So this one's actually a little tall. So we'll bring that to there. Keep catching up here. Exactly, Rosie. Yeah, I've been definitely probably buying Sydney Grace and Gimme Glow. You're right. Probably since they had their Etsy stores. What did I say? Tart. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta move the chair to get the tart open. Hold on. Ooh. Dropping it. Wait a minute. Let me move the chair out of the way. All right. Tart is 4th. Okay. So we got little tartlet teas. They just happen to fit on top here. That's that one where they did kind of like, who does it? Laura Geller, where it's like a little book. I'm not good at this one-handed shit that has, you know, like everything in here. Hold on. I'll just let you look over there. This thing. And then it all folds up, so it's like a one and done, taking on vacation. But these just happen to fit over here. Okay. See, my head's in the way. Maybe I should go this way. No, are you guys still backwards too? I bet I am. Because I'm on fucking YouTube, so of course it's all gonna be fucking backwards. But here's like your, you know, mini little tart. Then you got your tartlet toasted, the regular tartlet in bloom. That was a special one, I think. Another one on the back. Like I said, Swamp Queen, Young, Wild, and Free. I don't know what the hell that one is. This one's really cool too because it has all like the movable water in it. The other tartlet one, Pro Remix, Tardius Pro, Pro Glow, bronzer. This is holiday stuff. Spicy Bitch. Oh my God, it's not backwards? I'll probably because I have it the other way. Figures. And see, these are all kind of that same size. So that's why I kind of kept all those together. And these are, you know, Sweet Tart, Tartlet Little Juicy, Sweet Tart Frosted, Little Toasted. May the starlight be your spotlight. Don't quit your daydream. Icy Bitch. You know, so they just keep going. And this is all holiday, holiday, holiday. These are all your round palettes. Blushes that I actually didn't depot. Like I said, you saw them all in the Z palettes over there. This was like holiday last year, I think. And this one's just, you know, another one that's hard to store. So like the 25 year is right there. And then, you know, these ones. I have it upside down because I want the snake that way, obviously. So see, I still have all these blushes that are not depotted. And they go all the way to the back. And they're all, you know, multi-stacked here. Yeah, some of those I can fit 4. Drawer's heavy as hell. I'll just show you this one again, too. Too Faced. The little minis. Then we start getting into the Italian Spritz, Peach. Better Than Chocolate. Chocolate Bar. The apple one, Cinnamon Swirl. And then all the blushes and like the little teddy bear. I'll never use him either. See, I depotted, of course, because I'm a psycho, their blushes when they were in this kind of packaging and put them in here. Works better. These I love. Those are those diamondy ones. Again, a little random. The naturals. Like I said, I put Polite Society right here. Even though this looks like Becca, that is that Becca Smashbox. Too Faced blushes, highlighters. Oh, wait, what'd I miss? Holy shit, it's not backwards. When I'm in my chair, it flips, which it shouldn't. That's what pisses me off. Yeah, because see, yeah, this is the camera that you're looking at. I'm looking right now, I'm looking at obviously the front camera. So this is, well, the camera that faces me, the selfie camera. So yeah, it is flipped out. Well, at least you can see the shit then. But it'd be impossible for me to film with you guys backwards. Well, yeah, because then you'd just be looking at all the other shit. You wouldn't even see me. Yeah, fucking those fuckers. I'm getting dizzy. Yeah, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, check them. I don't even know if Tarte did a holiday collection this year. I think they did. I think I passed on it. Wait, I'm trying to catch up here. Yeah, because even like Smashbox, I got all these, the little ones. Very reflective. We're just kind of doing a recap of the bottom drawer. This one I always have to slam. See, this is kind of a fucking mess, like I said. This is all Kiko. Kiko makes great products. They're pricey, but they always have great packaging. Like this one, I know I should be able to pop off. Like I said, the lighting over here is not correct. But this is like a big ass blush. But it was like magnetized. And they always made nice products. And I even have a bunch of their stuff depotted, or I just bought the single shadows. You can see this is all Essence and basically Catrice, since they are technically sister brands. So that's why I kind of kept. And then Glam Light kind of got shoved in here. And there's probably some over there too, as you saw. The Essence palette. Like, I don't know what's under this lemon. This is Dominique Cosmetics. Look at that. Oh, these are the bomb blushes that I depotted. You get into a big ass Z palette. I don't know why I put down. I think Dominique. I don't know. It's a backup. I think. But the bomb, whenever they do 50% off, totally worth getting. Great products. Nobody talks about them anymore. Come on, look at it. Naked, naked, naked. Make it glow. And even I have a bunch of Urban Decay depotted, which would give most people. I did keep the limited edition one. Couple blushes there. Let's see what's in the back. I didn't even. Some of those. Some I'll never even use. I mean, this is the Vice LTD Reloaded. I can open this. Oh, this has been used. Okay, a little bit. Oldie but a goodie before she sold out. And some of these I may have backups of. Like these are backups right here of like the little naked, little mini ones. Urban Decay Sin. That's Urban Depotted. Don't know which palette, but it's depotted. That's the fun part of getting it all back in here. Sugar Pill. These are awesome palettes. Beauty Bakery. Suva. They made such nice stuff. Yeah, this is Suva. Beautiful palettes. I always feel bad when the indie brands go under because they're just, they try so hard. And some of their stuff is way nicer than the mainstream shit. And this is, like I said, kind of a clusterfuck drawer. Stila, all these new Morphe palettes. Some more Stila on the back, Stila, some Fenty. Fenty over here. Sigma, Sephora. Bare Minerals. Yeah, I like the Bare Minerals. It's not so bad. Laura's favorite drawer. Just teasing, Laura. You know I love you. So see, like these are depotted. I depotted from Jeffrey of. One's the Conspiracy palette, and one is the blue one. I guess I have two of these. So this one stays in the drawer to use. The other one's going on the wall. These are the extra. Or no, these are the newest, like highlighter blushes, highlighters, the smaller palettes. Like I said, all his lippies are all over in the other thing. All the fucking Milani. Oh my God. And even it seems like Laura Geller's making a comeback. I see her everywhere like now. But all the highlighters and blushes. But even Milani makes good shit. Knocking you around here. Yep, Smashbox hit or miss, definitely. I remember once Urban got bought out, L'Oreal has them. I think the main thing I kept seeing from Tarte is those it's like a 3-pack of the cream blushes. And I wish I didn't destroy all of my Urban Decay. Not that I destroyed it, but this, I gotta put all this shit away. See what you made me do? Whoop. Keep dropping you. No big deal. It'll take me 5 minutes to put that shit back together. But yeah, so we showed you that one. We definitely did that one now. Making sure. Geek at. Showed you those. This is the little Wet n Wild box I'm working on to dupe Brulee. Like I said, those are the palettes that are... See, and these are Tarte palettes here too. These man-eater things. I like the pattern, so that's why I want them on the wall. See, there's the other Jeffrey to go on the wall. The Wedding palette. The Revolution, the Grease palette. I can get that on the wall because here's all the hooks. Some of them. Oh, and these are products I don't like. Yeah. A couple nicks and a couple random things. Didn't like them. So this is like behind, that I'm sitting. As you can see, it takes up, I can see like the back of the cabinets. There. And then make sure the foundation. So this, can't get your back far enough here. So that's where I spin the cabinet. Spin the wheel of foundation. Somebody always wants to fall. So like I said, this is mainly drugstore, give or take, and then this one's mainly high end. Forever Urban. Up top, I try to keep the concealers. There's the Fenty, KVD, and again, I try to keep this by brand: Urban, ABH, Natasha, Danessa, MAC, Huda, Tarte, Benefit. There's still Huda and MAC behind her. My Eve, Wayne. A couple more, sticks. More like BB creams, all that. Dior, Too Faced, Mally, YSL, Dolce, Dior. I think this is Hourglass. Yeah, Hourglass, the Makeup by Mario I've been trying to mix up. Cover FX, Charlotte. Again, Clinique, Lancome, Natasha, Cover FX. Shiseido, Makeup Forever. Random Beauty Blender, Clinique. I think that's called that Psy one. Yeah, SIIA. Yeah, that's all. So obviously I need one up here. And then I plan, that's just a mark on the wall. It looks like a big spider web, but it's not. And probably try to fit, a couple more right through here. Because I already kind of have this, but everything is always movable, like I said. But it's like, I have this space, let's use it. But this, you normally don't see the top. And that light's blinding, sorry. This is all like Pinky Rose, Fabulous Cosmetics, indie brands. So now you can actually see the shit behind me without, you know, there's the other Urban, those two new ones. My Smurfs. Highlighters. There's the owl. Some color books from Revolution. So see, not everything's, you know, some of this I gotta just keep out. Like I can't keep, you know, fuck off in the frame. I'm sure YouTube would love that. Clarity Cosmetics, Dolce, more highlighters. Nice in my little 420 section. Javisi. I'll see. Oh, so now you can see it. It actually does go that way. But when I'm sitting here, YouTube has fucked me all of a sudden in the past, year to go, oh no, bitch, you're going to be all backwards. Which pisses me off to no end because I have this wall so people can read it and see it. What am I stepping on here? Oh, wait a minute. I'm probably dropping you. It's my... If it wasn't a craziness here, it wouldn't be a Brenda night. Okay. Charger wouldn't let the chair roll in. Blend Bunny, Pretty for Your Face, Mitchell. I forgot actually I have you on an extendo here. But if I do that, you're going to end up on the Dominique Cosmetics. This is all Dominique up here. This is mainly 420 stuff, some Lunatic Cosmetic Labs. I can't remember which one that is. This is like my little 420 section, you know, with the little, hi, how are you? Mitchell. Lunar Beauty, he kind of goes on both sides. Baby Bat Beauty in the back. I'll try to get Ozzy on the wall too. Some Melt, you know, so it's the Tarte or the Urban Decay Stoned palette. So again, that's why some stuff may be here, but it should be in the drawer. You know, obviously Revolution, Ruby May, more Made by Mitchell, and all the perfumes, the little glitter thing. And lippies that never end. Oh, I didn't even show you these, did I? I showed you some of them. YSL, Shiseido, Mented, and I think those are Shiseido too. Yes, those are Shiseido too. Wait a minute. These are just Natasha. Gimme Glow. Just all Too Faced lip injections. All right. Holy shit, I have an empty drawer. Oh my God. How do I have an empty drawer? How's that? What the fuck? I am slacking. Empty drawer. Good Lord. Oh, okay, well, it's got, see, my favorite sharpener. Urban Decay Grindhouse. Well, now I gotta remember I have an empty drawer there. Holy shit. Charlotte Tilbury and some Elsie. That's just a highlighter. This is all Charlotte. This little bunny guy here. Hold on. Hourglass, bronzers, highlighters, you know, those things. And then this is all Tom Ford. Oh, I didn't notice I had the Chanel in here. I remember that. I remember that. That's in there. And this, I just move those lippies out of the way. Another Gimme Glow. This She's All That from Gimme Glow is a dupe for Androgyny. Let's put the little bunny can go over here. Okay, this is going to give you a stroke. These are all backups of Jeffree. Yeah. As I'm saying, don't have backups, but hey. A couple more backups, little minis, and the Skin Frost blushes. A couple more. Another highlighter palette in the back. What is this one? Peach and Desist. This I just kept the cap. It was from his older liner collection, so I just kept the cap. Okay. Yeah, because I remember we had the nude sticks. I was having a tantrum. 2 more Jeffries in there. And the julep that I need to go through. These are got to be old as fuck. So how am I doing? Am I doing good? I just gotta put these, at least the Natasha palettes back over here. Oh, shit. Well, that I moved the lipsticks out of the way. That's the fun here. You never know what the fuck's gonna happen. I never know what the hell's gonna happen. Again, just yogurt jars, and you don't have to have all kinds of stupid expensive shit just to hold some goddamn lipsticks. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna change it again. I'll give you all whiplash. Get you back in there. Plug you back in so I can read. Oh, did the TV go off? Greg's home. I can hear him clomping around upstairs with his big ass work boots on. I think I'm crooked. All right, let me try to catch up here. All right, all those. Did Laura laugh when I said her favorite drawer? And Rosie's saying indie brands now are more about the art and quality. Everything else is cutting costs and making money. Oh, Cat's wearing Tarte mascara right now. Great mascaras. No, some of these actually mix. That's why sometimes, we have 2-3 shades and I mix them together. And again, the lighting, you're I was on the back side, so you're not even seeing the light on it, but that could be a video in itself. To literally start going through every foundation to see what the hell. Actually, I know some of them are dead on match. And even Caitlin hit me up today and let me know. Thank God I didn't buy it yet. That new Maybelline foundation, luminous something. It's in the basket. So on my normal Maybelline, on like these two, I'm shade 129 on both of these. So the one I actually have in my basket is number 120, and it's like a neutral. Because just trying to look at the swatches again, this is where, online with especially foundations is a fucking nightmare. Because they'll claim it's pink, but it's yellow. It's like, so even on foundation, I just try to go most neutral to go, let's hope it's not fucking yellow. But Caitlin got in shade 120, and she said it was way too dark, and she said it should match me. Good. I'm like, well, that's funny because that's the one I have in my cart. So who knows? But I'm not buying it yet. I still gotta, wait. Those, I love the NYX butter glosses. They're hand down a favorite. But those ones with the shimmers in them, oh my God, it just felt like having glass on my fucking lips because I could feel those shimmers. I tend to do that a lot. And boy, they'd fucking, nope. So I was like, nope, those two. For me to have like 5 items I don't like, woo, whole 5. And they're all just like random. That's funny, cat. Oh, wearing the tubing mascara. It was so cold. Her warm breath made the tubes come off. I know, an empty drawer. Shame on me. Oh my God, an empty drawer. A couple of those are a little on the And that's, again, like Jeffrey with those fucking blushes. I mean, he gives you you can't complain. Now, the guy gives you a fucking ton of product. Period. Fucking ton of product. But the goddamn packaging for that much product, it's big. And then these baked ones, which I love, these have a pretty good amount of them too, don't they? 7.5 grams. But these are made in Italy, I think, too. These are different. But these are baked. That's that more big gelée formula. Oh. Yeah, because I actually have, like I said, another order upstairs. But anything that's bulky, even this M Cosmetics, this shit is thick. So I know I have, I could have sworn I put like they're over here. Okay. I managed to stuff them in this drawer where it literally almost, it's the thickness of this. Like I'm just barely getting this into the tiny drawer. Like, oh my God. What is happening? Greg's going to figure out I stole his charger. Oh, now Caitlin wants to see what's under the table. Shyla's under the table. Hold on. Meow. Meow. I'm going to show you under the table real quick. Hold on. Shyla. There's the Shyla monster. There's my little monster. All right, who knows what you can see? Oh, there's the little table. Okay, so we got Makeup Revolution foundation, Glowish foundation. So these are things that I would use like to, match a foundation. More just probably translucent powders. Yeah, this one's Makeup Revolution. Milani. Even this Urban Decay. This is not Urban Decay anymore. I really like the packaging on this, so I broke it open and poured in like a bunch of minis and mixed them all up. Some Jeffrey translucent. And like I said, here's the little, like the black, the white, and the tools that we use to put on when I do like the swatches. In the back here is like these little things. Because we need these for those fucked up eyeshadows. Lip balm. Wander Beauty. What the hell is this? Hold on. I can't open it. I don't know what it is. What is this? Oh my God, I can't get my glasses. Oh my God, what a fucking mess. It's foundation. That's in a medium. So it's more of just keeping some powder foundations down here. Because you don't have to use, say, translucent setting powder. You can, if you have a powder foundation that matches you, use that. Got my workout tonight. Oh boy. Oh, I'll let the TV go off again. Hold on. Yeah, I have way too many backups. Like I said, in that other video, I had some NYX lip liners that were totally sealed in that crazy, packaging that just seals, all the way around the liner. I was like, let me open this one. They were bad. So I know that I probably bought them in 2018, 2019. Considering they were totally sealed, I'm thinking, these will be fine. Every one of them was like moldy and like pulled away from the sides, even though they were wooden pencils. I was like, oh, fuck. I'm sorry, cat. Good night, Miss Teresa. Mwah. Love you, darling. Get some good sleep tonight. You're welcome for this fantabulous makeup room collection. Makeup mishaps. Yeah, it's Shyla. I don't know where the hell she went. She probably wants to maybe see Greg. Yeah, so it like I said, it gets out of control. It does, where like the little thing over there will just be piled. And it's like, Brenda, oh my God. That's why sometimes now I've been doing, let's do 10 eyeshadow looks in a night from 3 different palettes just to start chewing those down. Because I did, like I said, at one point I had like the mystery bag. So all the palettes were actually in that Scooby-Doo box to begin with. That's now the palettes to go on the wall. And then I remember I had them all written down on pieces of paper, and I would reach in the bag and pull it out and go, that's the next palette I'm using. And it was just like, oh my God, it's not happening. So now I just, on a Saturday night, we rip out multiple palettes and do multiple eye looks. Okay. I try to use everything. I'm trying just to get some of this shit out of my way that I'm not used to having over here. Oh, the mascaras. Ugh. Fucking mascaras everywhere. Those. But I do know where, you know, most of it is. But I do try to keep this shit in the same kind of, you know, place too. But that's where if new stuff comes in, it goes, oh fuck, where'd that go? It's my pride and joy. Sure, yeah, it's my pride and joy. It is fun, but even sometimes I sit down here and go, oh my God. Like, oh my God, what am I doing? And like even over here, I should have went, I know the eye crayons are all good, but it's one of those where I need to go through all the lip crayons. But I already kind of, in my head, I already know like, oh, these are all kind of fairly new. And like, I kind of recently went through them because then I've even, this is where I had to make decisions like these Too Faced, these plumping lip liners. So it was like, again, Brenda, grab all your fucking plumping lip liners. So Revolution makes them. I don't know, Bobby Brown just got stuck in there. Maybe it is a plumper. Too Faced. Is there a Troublemaker? No, there's a Color Pop. I might have just got the thrown in there too. Like Milani. What the hell is this? Keep It Full. Yeah. So anything that's kind of lip plumper wise, it's like I'm trying to keep shit organized. It's a fucking nightmare though. Because even lipsticks, I mean, I'm lucky if I use up the minis, but I do my best to use them up. Like this was a recent where I found like, ooh, this pencil matches, you know, the Fruididia little lippies. So again, these are more like, you know, kind of that kind of shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. I didn't put makeup on tonight. I never leave the basement. I think so. I hope it has good vibes. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Laura. I hope y'all liked it. It's overwhelming. It is. I mean, like I said, I'll have to do it tomorrow because this has to process first from the phone. I'll go on the computer because when you upload from the phone, it's totally different than uploading from the computer. On the computer, you have to like go screen per screen. There's like 6, 7 different screens. We have to plug in shit of yes, no, there's none of this, you know, whatever. And all these checkpoints. And then there is the spot where you can put the thing where it goes up here somewhere. But even if I could I know I can find the video. I'll just punch it in my own thing of beauty room tour. I should be able to find it. And then I'll just even copy the link. And like I said, I'll put it in the description box. There, it's not, how long is this? 2.5 hours. There's no fucking way. It's gotta be less than an hour. Because even when the camera was brand new, I think it would give you maybe an hour of film time. So, and I'm sure it wasn't like I went back and like we just played and, oh, look at this and other things. None of that. So it's totally different, but it shows how even the wall had, you know, maybe one palette going across each one. And now they're stacked, you know, 2, 3, 4 deep on this fucking wall. I mean, that could be a video alone of, okay, take everything off the wall and redo the wall, which I do occasionally because I do like to, but see, since YouTube fucked me, and now whenever I'm on this side of the camera, it fucking makes it all backwards. That's where I would change this up. Because then I know of, you know, okay, just because I know from filming here, of it goes from basically, you know, this head to the Smurfs. So I go, okay, anything I change in here, this area, you know, then I switch it up for you guys to see different things. But yeah, YouTube, all of a sudden it just, and I've done every fucking function on this goddamn phone. And when I go to get a new phone, trust me, because that's going to be soon enough, I'm going to ask these fuckers first thing of, what the fuck? Why is it when I go on YouTube, it fucking flips me backwards? And if they could find something in that phone to make that stop, you bet your ass I'm going to have them do it. Because it's infuriating that, I made this wall especially for YouTube so people can read the things and go, hey, what's this palette? What's this? And now it's all fucking backwards. Yes, because the only thing, if I flipped the camera, see, because I don't really need to look at myself. I don't give a fuck. I guess I have to have them looking over in the mirror anyway. I would somehow have to reach around the phone to scroll for the comments. Let's give it a try while I fucking got here. Wait a minute. I got plenty of power here, so I don't need this. No, but I need that plugged in. How am I going to do this? I want that wire will be long. All right, hold on. We're just going to try this for ha-has. Okay. Now, I'm going to flip. Shit, it ain't going to let me do it, is it? Hold on. I gotta see which wire I got here. Wait a minute. Okay, now I definitely can't see myself, which is because now that mirror is blocking me. But I can see the comments. All right, so now I'd have to reach around here. Oh, I might be able to do this. You're welcome, Shelley. Which side would I have to go on? I don't know what side the comments are actually on. I might be able to do this. I mean, I don't need, I can always move that mirror too if I had to, but then no, I need the mirror to put makeup on. I don't really need that mirror to put makeup on. Wait a minute. Oh God, please don't fall. Oh God, it's going to wipe this out, isn't it? I got a fucking ring light that's in the way. I can move. I never use that anyway. So now it is the right way? The background? So now you can read the wall. I guess I kind of, it goes more this way. Okay. Maybe we'll try this next Saturday night. Because this is, like I said, because this is going to freak me out. Because now the phone's, it's pointed that way. I'm using the camera that's technically on the, the back side. Fuck. Give me 1 second. I want to see which side of the phone I should be touching. I gotta look at it. Okay. It looks like I can go on either side, technically. Hold on. No, it definitely works more on this side where the actual comments are. Okay, wait a minute. Come on. Wait a minute. And the picture's really clear. It fucking better be. I mean, I always clean those too. No, I don't need to see myself in the mirror. Veronica, I've done everything with this fucking camera. Spent hours, and it's YouTube of it flips it when I do it. It fucking drives me nuts. Yeah, it's called mirroring and all that. Fucking nightmare. There's Bunny Baby Butt. Oh, you're gonna have to watch this shit, Buns. Oh boy. Tracy Lee's late too. Oh boy. I am backwards now. I have the camera facing the other way. So it's like using the, if you'd be holding your phone looking at it, it's the actual cameras that I shoot with to take pictures outside. But now I have to reach around the camera and try to scroll to read the videos. Yeah, because it's the good cameras on the back. It's not the selfie camera. Why do you think my damn pictures come out so good? It's these fucking Samsung, man. Yeah, see, I don't even know. I wouldn't even, I have 5 cameras on the back of here, so I don't even know which one to look at. Because when I'm looking here, I'm looking at the screen, but it's actually to my left. See, as long as I keep up with the comments, if I'm watching, I should be fine. But if I just gotta, all I have to do is reach around, kind of touch the screen and roll it. No, see, I'm never looking at myself. I always try to look at the camera. But even the makeup, see, it was just like, well, that makeup mirror. It's just odd. Because you always see, I could probably look in the camera most of the time to put on eyeliner or something. I'm like, no, I'm looking over the top, looking into that mirror that was, in front of me there. I just found a couple items over here that were hidden behind my little thing. No, we'll definitely try this next Saturday to see how it goes. Because it is weird. Am I sure? Oh, wait a minute. That was my dumbass blocking the camera. Oh, yes, that's down. That's up. Oh, okay. Duh. So I usually have it, like here? Yeah, because I know I always try to have where you could see. No, I think I'm backwards. But see, I'm backwards. This is my right hand, and it's on the left in my monitor. And then this is my left hand, and it's on the right side of the screen. Oh, God. Okay. But as long as it's normal for you guys, so you can read like, oh, fuck. I'll have to remember I'm backwards. So you can read, well, I can read it. It says parental advisory. Okay, I can read it. Pretty for your face. But then I can take the Bewitch, turn that around. Okay. I mean, the reason you always kind of got to look at the camera, don't forget, is doing swatches. Not that I'm doing any swatches anytime fucking soon, they're all going to be this way. But since I can't see myself pretty much in the monitor, I'll just have to get used to. It's weird that I'm backwards. It's so strange. So strange. I just hope I don't tap any of you by accident because like I said, I can't see the phone of what I'm touching. And so if I put anybody in like timeout or anything by accident, my bad. But usually it doesn't let me do anything anyway. It only lets my mods deal with everything. Okay, well, we'll try this then next week. Can't fucking hurt, right? Try something new. New year. And until I can get somebody to actually either make the phone stop doing it, but I go on these, on TikTok, there's a guy, Droid Savvy. What the hell's his name? Starts with an A. Great dude. Knows his shit about Androids and gives you all the tips and tricks. So I've either like paused the video, then I jump over to my settings and I'm like following along with him, and the stuff is either in mine already done. And I've tried everything with the camera. I fucking Googled it. I've watched other YouTube videos. And like I said, I don't know if it's since YouTube kind of switched, whatever the fuck it switched. I don't want to have to use a streaming service. Where that's where most people with the fucking microphones, or they got the microphone here stuck. I don't want to deal with that shit. I just want to come down, start the fucking phone, and have some fun. Not have to worry about some streaming service, and you got to fucking pay for that. Oh, I don't want to fucking pay for that. Hell no. But I'll give this a winner. That's why certain videos, even like Jeffrey's and all them, I'll do it on the fucking camera. Because if I know I can do the video in less than 15 minutes, I'll do it on the camera because I want people to be able to see the back of this. I just got to get used to. It's weird that it's backwards to me. Because it's funny, the Smurfs are technically over here. But it's me looking at the screen, it's on the right-hand side. And this is to the left of me. So, wow, very strange. But okay. We'll try something new. I won't, you know me. I'm not scared of anything. I'll fucking try anything. Can't hurt. Cannot hurt. All right, hold on. I'm going to flip you back, though. All right, so I'm going to spin you around real quick. Oh, another room tour. There we go. Yeah, I really, I think I just use the camera more so I'm making sure that you could see the swatches and shit like that. I'm usually not looking at myself. I'm reading comments and just, you know, me looking off into fucking space. I can't believe Bunny and Tracy Lee missed the big room tour tonight. Now you both got to watch it. It's 3 hours now, huh? I was trying that with the tablet, Veronica, and that was a fucking nightmare. I could fire that fucking thing up again if I had to. It's weird how it just, like I said, I don't know how many fucking videos and gone in and like tried to change the settings, and every week it's still backwards, which makes no fucking sense. Because now I laugh of this is exactly to the right of me, and my little, where are they? My little Smurfs are to the left of me. So it is weird now that if I use the other camera, all this is the right way to you, but I am now backwards to myself. Next Saturday will be interesting. Whatever the fuck the next video is, you know, like I said, that's why you never know with me. Friday night, I was baked. I was like, oh fuck, I forgot to do that Macy's advent calendar, and I know it's probably still be on sale. And even these little palettes, because I used my $10 in Macy's money today, these were down to $7 for 3 of them. So swatches are from last night. Yeah, but I don't need to sit here looking at myself for what? Oh, I more watch the phone to watch for comments. Or nay, you know me, I'm looking around at whatever. I could try that too. I could try it again with the tablet. Because then it's just one more fucking thing in front of me, along with all the shit that's in front of me. Now, most creators, don't forget, on their camera, can I unplug my camera? My camera itself, can I grab that? Hold on. Oh, I just gotta take the battery out. See, my actual filming camera has a power bank. This is a Sony A5100. Now, the reason I bought this camera is because this flips up. So when you see I'm filming my regular videos, I'm looking right at the camera. And you can see in here that everything's always dead on because this is straight up. Most people with the bloggers and all them, they're a little, you know, because it's a little thing you can, and it only works on this side to do touch screen when it's like flat like this. Most of them, and I noticed this years ago. Oh, fuck, I just cleaned and I had ashes everywhere. This part on their camera comes off on the side. You'll see a lot of cameras where it comes to the side. So that's where you'll see all of them, instead of looking at the camera, you'll see them keep looking to the side because they're looking at themselves in the viewfinder. On mine, it's straight on. So I'm always looking in my regular videos dead on to you. And that's where I can zoom in, just like right to the eyes, all that. But this fucker, and even the newer ones, after a while, you're lucky if you get 20 fucking minutes of filming. So that's why I'm like, why the fuck am I going to spend the money on another camera that's just going to end up doing the same fucking thing? Because the battery would get hot. So that's why I went to a power bank with this to try to cool it down. I have like all the doors open on it. People are putting ice packs on top of the fucking phone, trying to keep it cool because it over fucking heats. You've seen me on my regular videos, you'll see, oh shit, it's heating up. Because all of a sudden, like this red thing pops up. It looks like flames basically or some shit, like going down in flames. But that's why you'll notice almost every fucking YouTuber, they're looking to the left or to the right. they're rarely ever looking at you because they're looking at their screen off to the side. Instead of looking, I'm looking straight on. In this, they keep looking off. Even if they're not moving their head, you'll see their eyes keep going over. That's exactly why. So when I bought a camera, this was the selling point of it's on top. I'm not going to be looking off to the side. Little insider trick. But I've known about that for years. And don't forget, I don't edit either. So everybody else's, I can see the jumps everywhere. They're cutting it out. The lighting goes darker, lighter. No, with me, that's why what you see is what you fucking get. I will never edit. I've only had to do a thing where the goddamn thing cut off and I needed 2 more minutes or something just to finish. And I had to stitch the fucking video together. That was a nightmare in itself, but I figured it out. And it takes a while for that to happen. Oh, just to add on like this 2 minutes can take like an hour going, what the fuck does this take so long? You'd think it would just on the computer, like zip, zip, done. Oh no. So that's why I'm like, editing? Fuck that. Fuck that. You get real. That's why I said, oh, they'll cut out the fuck ups. 1 minute they'll be sitting here. They just put, something on their crease. And then boom, they cut back and this is all done and eyeshadows on. I'm like, what the fuck did you just do? What happened to all this? Me, you see exactly what the fuck's going on. Oh, it fell everywhere. This got fucked up. That's where I go. It's all fixable. Just makeup. We'll figure it out. No problem, Tracy Lee. Exactly, Friday. Yeah, my screen isn't a mirror. Because I do have this thing where it goes, I think if I did it to that DEX or something, or it's another one where it's like a game kind of mode. But then the only problem is anything that pops up on my screen up here where, I have certain like notifications. So it'll be like, and it might say, oh, Laura sent you a text or something. And I go, I tell you everything, but I don't need everybody to see my personal shit that might come up here. So that's why because one time it's like, oh, it's going to read your whole screen and anything that pops off. And I'm like, oh, hell no. I don't need all that. You've seen all my fucking messages, QVC and, whatever going, But you know how it was with YouTube. All of a sudden it flipped it. Then it came back for a few and then it was fucked again. So we'll try it next week with the camera backwards. Can't hurt. It's a lot. I've been at it a while again though. So again. Yeah, I'll have to try to go back with the tablet and see if I can get that bitch rolling again. I don't even know when the fuck New Year's is, but of course I'll be live Saturday. Why wouldn't I be? I don't go anywhere on New Year's. Is it New Year's Eve next Saturday? My luck it is. I don't give a fuck. Isn't that like Thursday? Of course I'm going to be live on Saturday. Yeah, and see, I don't want to deal with the streaming service. I don't. Like, why the fuck should you have to pay to do this? I mean, YouTube's free for me to do it. I don't want to pay some streaming service just to flip the back. I mean, if we just now had a miraculous thing after a fucking year probably to, hey, Brenda, just flip the fucking phone. And again, I'm not really using this to put on makeup. Sometimes I am, but I'm usually still looking behind you at the mirror. So I can see in the mirror what the hell I'm actually doing. Oh, you're welcome, ladies. I'm not sure on Wayne, but almost all of them. Like I said, that's not their fault. That's the way their camera is of that thing flips off to the side. So they're more checking to see if it's still right. And that's why I love my camera of I could be looking at the screen, but it still looks like I'm looking directly into the camera. That's exactly why I bought that camera. I can make you a mod, Veronica. I have like 5 or 6 of them. Yeah, and I think they do have extra, and they do have probably the extra monitors too. Like I do have some massive fucking TV, as you can see. But it was more for, because remember, at one point I had to have contacts in, 2 different contact lenses, because I need to be able to like read the box, because I was trying to ditch the glasses, but I also needed to see far so I could read the comments. So I remember 2 different contact lenses in, one for short and one for fucking nightmare. What should I do? Yeah, they can't stop looking at themselves. No, but like I said, I thank you, Shelly. I appreciate that. You know it. But I really want people to be able to read the palettes around the wall. That's the reason, they're there. So you can go, hey, what's in this palette? Hey, Brenda, what's that palette over there? And plenty of you have asked, what's the one above this? Grab it. And I grab it. But it's easier if you can read it. Oh my God, I'm over 3 hours now. Now, see, because now I'm looking over here at the comments on the big ass TV thing reading. Oh, New Year's Eve is Wednesday. Yeah, I never know what fucking day it is. I don't do holidays. I'm telling you, I can give a shit. Oh, the next one's always on Saturday. Always on Saturday. Like last night, I was just baked and was like, oh fuck, I didn't do the Macy's thing and fuck it. So I was a little stoned, and I've never done that. I don't think I've ever filmed high because I know I'm a goofball when I'm high, and plus I didn't know what pot I was smoking. I keep a little jar of joints that are a mix of hybrid and indica, so it's like you never know what you're gonna get. But yeah, I was baked last night, but I've never done a live baked either. I've drank. You've seen me drinking on here. Hell, you've seen me drink champagne and fucking all that. Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, I'm at a little over 3 hours, I think, right? 3:01. We're done. That was a lot. And I hope the comment section, I hope nobody's just like, what the fuck, you fucking hoarder. The mystery joint jar. Gotta have the mystery joint jar. You don't have a mystery joint jar? Everybody's have a mystery joint jar. No, but that was fun. You've all been asking forever. I know. And then Tara did hers, and I was like, motherfuck, okay, if she can do it, I can do it. I was just like, but I will try to put the other video down below. It is not nearly as long as this. Laura's going to create one immediately. It's a mystery joint jar. Yes, Shyla, I know. I'm done. Yeah. She's telling me I have to go. You guys got to see Shyla. I didn't get mauled by Kuka tonight. My leg was fucking tore up last week. I literally had a cat fucking imprint from the nails ripping of a back one. And the 4 others going, nice. Oh, you're welcome, cat. Ladies, love you all. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed. And again, you ever want to see anything? I mean, I got this. It's ready to go. Hey. Why are you chasing Blue? Jesus Christ. Always chaos in this house. Always chaos. Yeah, I got to work out tonight. Little ups and downs. But again, if there's other stuff you ever want to see, ask. Just say, hey, Brian, can you pull this palette? Do you have this palette? And I will do my damn best to fucking pull it and show it to you. But again, I just can't buy everything like back in the day. You almost felt pressured. I'm talking like in the first 5 years I did this, where it was like you almost had to buy every shade of lipstick. And even then, I'm like, why the fuck am I buying shades that I'm not going to even fucking wear? So even then, I probably didn't do it. The nude sides, because I don't do a lot of nudes. But you did almost feel pressured or you got to be the first one to try to get this thing up. But you can't, if PR gets it first, obviously, then they're going to get their videos up because you're always trying to like get ahead. And then I just, I'm like, fuck it, whatever. I'm just here to have some fucking fun. I know she knows what time it is. She knows. Miss Shyla knows. All right, that's it. I will see you soon. Could be this week. Who fucking knows? You guys want a video midweek? Hit me up on Instagram or whatever. Follow Instagram though. That's where you can, not that I put much up there, it's just fucking pictures of makeup. But those are true to color pictures usually. Except one of the recent Blend Bunny ones, I was like, oh, that one, I'm going to leave that in the dark. Kind of like all the makeup companies are leaving everything in the dark. You're welcome, Alex. Mwah. Got a double one tonight for you. Be good. Get some rest. Self-love tomorrow. Self-love tonight. Self-love always. You come first. Alex is going back to rewatch. Thanks, ladies. Appreciate that. Love y'all. Be safe, and I will see y'all very soon.